fall in love with. You heard me? You gotta talk your shit.
Uncut Jewels.
Real Quentin Tarantino on this shit. Huh? Yeah. Snatching bitches wigs all fall summer. Like bitch,
We
I
got
hit
a
the head and you gon' fall
different type of
under.
segment today.
I'm awkward. Type to make the Lord wonder.
Driving
Don't
while
worry
black,
about it.
ladies and
Focus on the food in your stomach. This 9
Shout out to everybody
skin
that's tuning in.
got your
Shout out to everybody that's
bra covered.
overseas. We love y'all. We see y'all. Everybody that's on our Facebook. If you're wondering what's in the background, that's Jiggy Baby, part of the Jiggy Baby album, available on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. So, let's just thank God for life today. I made it to this Friday because I got pulled over the other night 2 times in a matter of 15 minutes. And I don't know about y'all, but that seemed a little sketchy. That happened to anybody, you know what I'm saying? So today's topic is driving while black or being black in America. In the background, I'm saying be advised when I step out my bubble. Because for those who know me, know that I rarely step out of my bubble. Me being on this podcast with my mother, the doctor, stepping out of my bubble. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. We're stepping out of our bubbles today. If you have an experience with a police officer and you would like to share that experience, make sure to call us up, 718-477-0139. Ride out with me. Ain't no one exposed it yet. Claim that you gon' really ride. How come you ain't show it yet? Fly like we got the doc coming up in the building. Uncut Jewels. Y'all already know it's still Recipe Slips. Right now, we gonna be advised. Sometimes you step out of your bubble and you wind up somewhere you don't belong. But you know what? God places people, places, and things around for a certain reason and environment. So it was meant for me to be here and talk to y'all, and it was meant for me to be right here on this podcast. Give it up for yourself if you made it to this Friday. We have a different segment today. Because when it affects you, when it affects your child, it hits home. And some people don't really care until it's done. I don't know why. I don't know how. You know, it stopped me for bullshit, but it stopped me twice. And the energy was funny. And I just did what we had Officer Brenda tell me to do the last time that she was here. Shout out to her. Thank you, Brenda, for everything that you showed me. I did everything that she asked me to do, and I feel like that's why I'm standing here today. Shout out to my girl, man. If it wasn't for her recording, they would have did whatever they wanted to do. They seemed to be upset. They seemed to be upset that she was recording.
You played our theme song, Jiggy Jetta?
No, I did not.
Why you getting attitude with me?
Because you literally just told me to play something else, and I didn't do that.
I'm sorry. No, I did not.
I'm playing Jiggy Baby.
Don't get snappy on me. You know,
Be advised.
Victory lap.
I'm being uncut. Shout out to Agent Blur on the check-in. We got a show tomorrow at the Hub.
Yeah, can we play Victory lap?
We in here.
Hi guys. Peace and blessings, everyone. We are here. It's quiet. It feels quiet. It feels quiet in the live streaming world. Hello, Kenya. Give a round of applause for Kenya. We got another one on the check-in. Shout out to our listeners in Kenya. Okay.
We made it.
Jiggy Jada. They so used to hearing it. How we turn it up?
Right there.
They used to hearing this when we coming in. Hey, happy Friday, guys!
I'm prolific,
so gifted. We the type that's gonna go get it. No kidding.
breaking down the switch in front of your building.
Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. Gotta keep the devil in their hole. I'm too low. You know how it go, man. I'm Animal B, bulletproof.
Run and shoot, 58 drop.
Hey,
bulletproof.
Hey, happy Friday, guys. Circle got smaller, everybody can go.
Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo.
Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. That's what we do, y'all. And dock that saloon just to smoke. Love. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins.
True devotion on the bluest.
Yo, no matter what you're going through today, turn your radios up, guys. You are now tuned in. Uncut Jewels.
Y'all know how we rock it.
How I get up?
I'm a herbalist.
Yo, no dead air.
Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives.
Yo, Uncut Jewels, man. We here, man.
Let's give a round of applause. Oh, Verbal Nation Apparel is in the building. Shout out to Verbal Nation Apparel. Everybody that's in the building right now. Peace and blessings, everybody. You now tuned into the Street Doctor and the Street Rapper.
Jiggy Jada, who
Jiggy
almost
Jada.
didn't make it, man.
Jiggy Jada is in the building. We would like to want to give a shout out to our new listeners. Jada,
we got. I did that too.
Look, and we don't even never be talking to the camera.
We just sound a little different today.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying I almost didn't make it, so I had to let them know what was going on and let them know that we have a topic.
Yes,
and the topic is what, Mo? You can reiterate the topic.
The topic today that we are discussing on Uncut Jewels is driving while black
and being black in America.
Yes. So if you had an issue with police being black in America, this is not about race. This is an actual fact that we are going through and experiencing with our skin color, losing a lot of brothers, losing a lot of sisters, losing a lot of viewers. I said driving while black. They was like, yo, we out of here. But it's okay. Because for our Facebook diehards, they have to understand that we're not just talking to them.
No, we're talking to Kenya.
We are talking to Kenya.
We are talking to Ukraine.
We're talking to Ukraine, Belgium, Canada.
We're talking
France.
To everybody. Shout out to y'all.
So shout out to everybody. Oh, my girl Liz is on the check-in. Liz, I got to speak to you tonight. Connecticut's in the building. Verbal Nation is in the building. So we are not. Listen. I choose to stream in live for my Facebook day one diehards because y'all know we like this, and I'm riding with y'all. So if you riding with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel because Facebook may not be forever, guys.
Right.
And we have to realize that these apps are not forever. They like appetizers. You eat them, you enjoy it, and before you know it, it's over. So you got to get ready for the meal. So the real meal is on YouTube. So subscribe to Dr. Jacqueline Wilson's YouTube or the Reflex Radio app if you really want to stay in tune with us. But for our people all over the world, we keep forgetting to let them know. Guys,
we see them.
Let them know when we on Jiggy Jada.
We are on from 5 to 7.
For people in the UK.
5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Friday. You cannot miss us.
Yes.
Apple, Spotify, stream us, the Reflex Radio app, or just Uncut Jewels.
Or Amazon. We're also on Google. So all podcast levels, we are everywhere. We love you guys overseas. We love all of you. But for our new followers and our new listeners, you could catch us one-on-one at Uncut Jewels on Instagram. You could get Jiggy Jada, hit her in her DM if you want to connect. We appreciate the love. Yo, Belgium is heavy on our Instagram.
Right.
Belgium is heavy on the Instagram. Africa is heavy on our YouTube. Last week, that was somebody from Kenya.
Who knew?
So we don't get it twisted.
Kenya
we're streaming not only on Facebook because I love my Facebook people, but we're streaming on YouTube right now too. So for people who don't have Facebook, like Uncle Kevin, he's like, where do I see y'all at on Friday? So I said, Uncle Kevin, follow us on YouTube. You can see it. But people, you know what? People get confused because they're not used to podcasts. Taping live and then people
being able to see
it. They pre-record their episode and then they share it.
Right.
So with us, they watch it, then they're
watching it live. This is live.
Yes.
Uncut.
Let's get a round of applause for being live in the building.
Live and direct.
Can we get a round of applause because we live in the building?
We ain't pre-recording nothing. This is straight up. Whatever happens.
Right. Ain't no pre-record. Any mistakes?
It's gonna go how it goes.
Anything you say that you shouldn't be saying?
It's gonna be there forever.
Anything you say that you shouldn't be saying, it's just gonna be out there.
Forever.
It's just gonna be out there. So for the people that's on Facebook that vibe with us and ride with us, if you would like, it'd be great if you shared the broadcast and if you tag 7 is our favorite number because 7 is the number of completion. It's the godly number. It's the God hour. So tag 7 people that you know have had problems with the police, bumped into the police. If you've been a victim of police brutality or you've been a victim of driving while black, like you ain't even do nothing. If they pulled you over and they stopped you, they made up excuses. Remember the time they pulled me over and you asked me why I'm speaking to the cop like that?
Mm-hmm. You wasn't with it.
Let them know what happened that day. I'm driving.
That day,
I'm let my daughter tell you because she's looking
even
at me like, why are you talking to the cop like that?
This is when they
let my daughter tell you what happened. What happened to me, Dr. Wilson, in my experience.
We was on Bay Street from the Dills. This was like a little while back. And all she did was, you was in a hazard zone. You had your hazards on. I don't even remember what he said. Whatever he said to her,
he waited till we left.
Oh yeah, till we pulled off. She didn't
he waited till we pulled off.
She went straight for the jugular, like, bro, I know what I was doing. I used to drive the bus.
I work for the city. Like, why are you here? I just want to know why you here.
Right.
You doing randoms? He was like, randoms? Are you doing randoms?
Keep it real. Are you just trying to catch and meet your quota? Because that's what's happening.
Hey, Hope Hughes is in the building. Veronica Daniels, Elizabeth Johnson, Verbal Nation.
We love y'all family.
Heavy on it. Hope Hughes, can you tag Brenda? I would like for Brenda to call up here. If you could get Brenda to call up, because this Uncut Jewels is driving while black.
Had I not done what Brenda told me to do, I don't know what would have happened.
That's what Brenda said to me last night. And she was like, I see they pulled Jada over or whatever, and she did whatever, she told you to do when she was up here for the Queens Don't Trip, We Adjust Our Crowns episode.
Thank you, because anything could have went left.
Yes.
And instead of getting upset and instead of giving them a reason, which they had none, they would just, I don't know what they were doing. I just did what I was supposed to do and comply and did everything that she instructed me to do because she's an ex-officer. But Jesus, like, if you're in Staten Island and you're driving between the hours of 10 to 12, if you notice, they're setting up roadblocks. They're just running down on people. And these cops are not really just doing their job to do their job. They're not very friendly.
Yes.
They're looking and searching for things you may not even have. It seems to me as soon as I got where I had to go, one cop must have told the other cop to look out for me and my plates, which was a situation with my plates, but that wasn't even the reason he pulled me over. It was some bullshit about a tail light, all this other stuff. He was nervous. Like, the person I was with was nervous, so they were recording because at the end of the day,
I see Sheba Simpson is watching. Sheba Simpson, call up, Sheba. We would like to hear from Harlem District 9 council candidate Sheba Simpson. Sheba, call up, Sheba, when you get a minute. Call up. We would like to hear from you.
718-477-0139.
Yes. So they pulled you over. So, all right. So I want to get into what they did to me. Then we won't get into what they did to you.
Because it happened to both.
Me and my daughter was driving. I was driving. She went in the store for deals, right?
Yeah, we was in deals on Bay Street.
She went into deals for, why is it so little? She went into deals for something. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm just waiting for her to come out. She comes out. She gets in the car. So as soon as I go to drive and I pull off, the police pull me over. So he pulls me over. He's behind me, and I'm like, "Why are you pull me over?" Because I work for the city, so I know that they do random. So automatically, I said, "What you doing at random?"
Yep.
So he was like, "Where do you work?" So I pull out my license. He see I got a CDO. Automatically, he want to know why I got a CDO. So I'm questioning him. Why are you pulling me over?
She did.
So he told me I didn't have on my seatbelt. Right. I didn't have on my seatbelt with my kids in the car. You telling me that I don't have on my seatbelt? Like, they will literally make up lies and excuses to pull you over. So he pulled me over telling me I don't have on my seatbelt. My daughter's telling me, why am I yelling at a cop? I don't think I was really yelling at the cop. I was just stern and assertive about why are you pulling me over? I didn't do anything.
Keep it real with me. He ain't gonna keep it real with you, but she was just coming for him like, nah, you gonna tell me why you pull me over.
Right.
And I don't usually talk to them like that. I only talk to them like that when I'm already in the precinct. I curse the lieutenant out because it usually be over some BS, some madness. If you're from Staten Island, call up. You already know how to 120 do you.
Right.
They got the 122.
Blur Noise was supposed to be here today anyway. So I'm holding Blur Noise accountable for not keeping his word. He said he was going to be here Friday.
He did tell me that yesterday. I hope I have nothing to do with that.
You don't have nothing to do with this. I'm Blurred Noise. I'm speaking to you, Blur. You said you was going to be here on Friday, so I'm holding you accountable. But back to us. What was the reason that they pulled you over? Brenda's calling in. Brenda is calling in. So I need Sheba to call in and I need Brenda to call in. Sheba, you call in at 5:25.
The first time.
And tell Brenda to call in after that, because we need to get to we wrapping the capping and we need to know where our hustling motivators are at.
Right. Right now?
No, not right now. I'm just saying within the show.
To let y'all know, rapping and capping is when we play some music from artists that are local or independent artists or whatever they are, and we let y'all have the chance to dictate whether they're rapping, which means you like it, or they capping like, nah, that ain't it. We have a segment for any type of talent, even if you're a singer singing and winging it. We want y'all to let us know through the comments, are they singing it or are they winging it, or what's going on? Like, are they faking it till they make it or what?
Yes. And we have the playlist from last weekend, right? So we had Jiggy Jada, we had hard-headed generals in rotation.
Yeah,
Eli Sosa.
Mm-hmm. Then we have
stomach and ice water. Stomach was supposed to come today. It's not funny, but he hurt his back, so he won't be able to pull up
bro.
today. But we still got that music, yo. And we pushing this Jiggy Jada Dollar Bill single.
That's a physical.
Well, I'm pushing it. She like, why are you pushing it? Why are you pushing my stuff?
I'm pushing everything, man. We on title, baby.
We pushing everything.
That Jiggy baby on title, baby.
Yes, we everywhere with it.
Shades of Love.
We everywhere with it, yo. Shout out to everyone, all our sponsors, yo. Shout out to our sponsors. The sponsors are coming in. Yo, you know what's the problem with our people? Here's the jewel for today. The problem with our people is we don't want to invest in our goals. We don't like to invest in our dreams, and we don't like to invest in our intellectual property. Understand that there's going to come a time where you have to get a coach. You're going to have to pay for marketing. You're not always going to have a plug. There's not always somebody there to say, yo, I got you. And even 90% of the people that could put you on and that are the plug, they not plugging you into anything.
Anybody
you
can
tell
you
the number right there too.
How to get rich,
if you want to.
Recipes, chicks, drugs.
Like this. Call up. Where you put it? You put it right here. So
they said put it in the comments. So I just
we show it. See, right
there
here.
You go.
Reflex
Call us up
Radio.
if you have an experience, man.
Yeah. So you got to be willing to invest in your own intellectual property. You got to be willing to invest in your own goals and dreams. You're not always gonna have somebody that's gonna plug you in. So sometimes you got to pay for that magazine ad. You got to pay for that ticket to that show. You got to pay to get backstage so you can make that connect that you need to make for you to get on where you need to be where you want to get put on. Right. And a lot of people don't, just because you know them, they not plugging you, yo. They are not plugging you. So I just want to thank all the sponsors that we had. We had 2 sponsors this week. So I want to shout out to our sponsor. I want to shout out Lena Links. Let's give her a round of applause. Shout out to
your birthday for real.
It's not Lena's birthday.
I don't know if it's a birthday.
Every day, yo, Lena, I don't even know when your real birthday is.
Just in case.
But shout out to Lena Links for sponsoring us for this show. Shout out to Lena Links for sponsoring Uncut Jewels for this week. Also, shout out to Uncle Kevin Wilson. Uncle Kevin Wilson. Shout out to my Uncle Kevin Wilson who sponsored the show.
We got Councilwoman Sheba on the line.
Yes. You could talk to her and ask her to hold on for a second. Also, shout out to my new favorite African kitchen. If you want the taste of Africa, shout out to Howard's Kitchen. Yo, I had the only cassava today. Cassava leaf with rice. It was amazing. She's one of our new sponsors. So shout out to Howard's Kitchen in Staten Island, New York. If you want that information, I will give you all that information.
I want the information so you
next week. Also, another one of our unexpected blessings this week was my bundle lady, Veronica Daniels. So shout out to Veronica Daniels. Shout out to Veronica Daniels for sponsoring the Street Doctor this week. So I had 4 unexpected blessings. What you doing here this week? Yes. And this is the 5th one. She's unexpected. Yes. Oh, she came in with half her clothes on, didn't speak, rolled her eyes, and knocking on the door. So she ain't even here for me.
Well, we got
Shiva. So we got you guys. You have to be willing to invest in your.
Soon come.
Yes. Sheba Simpson is on the line. We're gonna bring her in. Mikey's watching. Hi, mommy.
Hi, Mike.
So yes, guys, this is a very important Uncut Juice today, Driving While Black. And if you have experienced any of the such, please tag 7 brothers or sisters who may have experienced this. And feel free to call up our hustling motivators. But Jiggy Jada, we're going to chop it up with the councilwoman, Sheba Simpson, Harlem District 9. Make sure you vote for her June 22nd.
You are live and
shout out Harlem. Shout out to Harlem is in the building.
Hey family, how we doing?
Hi Sheba.
Never better, man. Made it through the the situation, but
I understand. When I saw that, I was so upset. But it's not uncommon, when you have this complexion and you drive in a nice car, it's always suspect in certain officers' eyes. And it shouldn't be that way, but that's the reality in which we live in. And it's so strange because Tuesday, I was driving to pick up my son, and I was in a loaner from BMW because my car was being fixed. And I saw the county police officer on the side. I was doing, regular, and he came to the side, and it was someone in front of me. But when he got into the middle lane, which we were both in, he literally didn't even put on his signal. He wanted to stop me. I know he did.
Right.
But he pulled over the Hyundai.
You know what's crazy?
And the Hyundai moved to
That's the thing I'm
lane.
talking about. So you're saying, not to cut you off though, you're saying that because you was in something that looked quote unquote suspicious because you were driving while black, right? They pulled you over because you looked suspicious, but you knew if you were in.
Pulled over.
Oh, you wasn't pulled over.
They wanted to probably pull me over.
They were like on your tail?
They were not on my tail. What happened is they were on the side, on the left side. She was on the right side. And, I saw it. I kept on going because I was listening to my music. I was, in my own thoughts. But I'm literally following the car in front of me. We just driving.
Right.
I didn't feel that the car in front of me was doing anything suspicious. But again, as soon as I passed the county police, he got off of, not the off ramp, but where he was stationed, and then got to the right lane. So I'm still not paying him any mind. But then he literally, the car in front of me, we had enough space between one another. But as the police officer came into the lane, he didn't even signal he was coming into the lane.
He just
so
went into the lane.
I had to brake. So I wouldn't run into his car. But I'm telling you, there was nothing that person did that I felt. Maybe he ran that plate and something popped. I don't know.
Right.
But I honestly felt he wanted to pull me over and couldn't pull me over.
Right, because of the
wow.
Plate. Exactly. And so this is what we go through on a regular basis, right? It's always, we don't get the grace. We don't get the idea of innocence, right? When you are a young black man driving a nice car, or even a working class person driving anything.
It's ridiculous.
It's at the whim of that officer and what they're on that day. And when I say what they on, if they on, I'm gonna F with people. I need to meet this quota. I'm just pulling people over to harass. And because 9 times out of 10, they don't even find anything when they pull you over. And if they give you a ticket, it's for some nonsense.
Absolutely. That's what happened to me.
You tuning in, we talking about driving while black.
Yeah, we're on the line with Sheba Simpson, councilwoman candidate for District 9 in Harlem. Continue.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying, it's a shame because when I saw that the image that your mom put on to speak to her fear when we look in those rearview mirrors of a cop walking up to us with their hand on their gun sometimes. And sometimes, I'm going to be fair, they haven't always had their hand on the gun, right? But just the fact that you're pulling me over for what? Because I know for the most part, I try to maintain my car in a way where there's no need for you to say anything to me. However, as long as I have been driving, when I first moved to Jersey, I was, going home. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was pulled over. And they're going to give me a ticket for the light being off. I said, I don't have a light over my plate. He was like, yes, you do. And I was like, I literally got out my car to see that. And I said, are you serious? You giving me a ticket at 3 o'clock in the morning?
That's what happened to me.
It was 3 in the morning when they pulled
and they were talking about a brake light. I'm like, what? What you really want from me, yo?
In New York, when you have things like that, they give you 24 hours to get it fixed, and then you show the evidence and you're good.
Right.
New Jersey, I had to go to court. The judge wanted to ask me,
Yeah, Jersey's very different.
So it's like you want to respect the law, but you also want to be respected as a driver, as a human
as
being,
a citizen,
as a person who is minding their business, and your day is disrupted by something as, you know, and it's not trivial, it's a major issue, you know, of being a black person driving.
right?
We never get the grace of just doing and going about our business. And the reality of it is, that's all most of us want, to be left alone and be able to go about our business, because 90% of us are always doing the right thing. And
Right.
that 10%, you know, we get this thing. The 10% who does the wrong thing, that makes the community of us all guilty of whatever that 10% does. But non-black don't get that, right?
Right.
They get the presumption of innocence, of, oh, you forgot your license? Okay, make sure you go home and get your license. Oh, you switched your bag? Don't worry. I've gotten a ticket because that's what I did. I switched purses and forgot my license in the other purse. Now, when they run your name and they run your insurance, they know that you are who you are.
Yeah,
right?
they know automatically.
If your insurance is up to date. They know if your registration is up to date.
And they have Department of Homeland Security.
So why do you still harass people once you have stopped them and you know they haven't done anything? So then you still press.
Because they just looking for a reason.
When you question, because, you know, I come from a place where I have a right to question you just like you have a right to question me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even the tone. And I even posted a video up on my IG, Sheba Simpson NYC. You can go up there and you can see a former police officer talk about how police officers interact differently with black people than they do with non-black people.
Mm-hmm.
And he himself perpetuated that racist ideology they have when they interact with us. They see us
as animals. They see us as, matter of fact, they don't even see us as animals. Animals get better.
They don't even see us.
Treatment.
They really do. If you see that video,
animals get better treatment than we do. That's why I have I be scared,
video, it speaks volumes to what we have known for 402 years. You know, if anyone says that comply, Martin Luther King dressed well. Martin Luther King was a peaceful man, and they still assassinated him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm X spoke truth to power about empowering black people and bringing us together in unity. They still killed him.
Mm-hmm. Fred Hampton, right? Little less known person from Harlem, they assassinated him as well.
Right. The Black Panthers wanted to protect us as a community. And then what did they do? They created legislation where guns were not, you know, permissible in certain communities, right? And so this is what we continue the good fight for, and continue to do the good trouble and make good trouble, because at the end of the day, the world's eyes are opening up. And God knows I lose a lot of sleep over people I have never known, but they have become hashtags.
Right.
And you know, as you get older and you get wiser, you're like, you know, in a blinking of an eye, you
right.
can become a hashtag. And it's a shame. It shouldn't be like that.
Right.
You know, but we cannot allow the fear and the continuation of what they do to stop us in our tracks to do the right thing.
But you know what's sad,
Sheba? I just am glad that, Jada, you are good.
Yeah, thank you.
I talked to your mother that morning. I called her, I texted her, because I was worried. And I know that when they saw you, they did not see you as a female. They probably thought you was a boy.
Yep.
At 3 o'clock in the morning with, you know, plates from out of state. What you doing on
28?
Right.
You know,
what you doing over here?
Yeah. Automatically, you doing something.
Of 4 or 5 that voted for Trump. So we already know the ideology and the thought process of the people who live
Oh yeah,
most
Staten
part
Island
on
is
that
a very
island, and that's
political.
why the elected
Heavily.
officials need to, whoever becomes city council members or whoever are the elected officials currently, they need to stop acting as if we need to be the ones to be quiet and accept, and they need to start becoming accomplices and speaking up.
Oh, you noticed that, right?
Like
they sweep it under the rug.
They do.
Yep. If you are now tuning in now, you're watching Driving.
People like me continue
Driving
to
While Black. Sorry. Say you watching. You tuned in to Driving While Black. Yes. Sheba.
Yes.
I can't wait for you to win.
And
so that'll be the beginning. That'll be the beginning of some real change with a real woman in the seat. God is putting you in that seat. I tell you that every time I speak to you, you're gonna be in that seat. We need real change. It's the time
from your mouth to God's ears.
It's time for things to turn around.
You know,
right.
This is the time.
If I have to do this work by myself, I'm gonna still do it. If I have to do it for free, I will still do it because I love my people, and I love that this world could be so much better if they stop killing the people who God put on this earth to complete an assignment. And I keep telling people, until everyone is in their place, completing the assignment that God has ordained for them, our society cannot move.
Right.
Everyone is on assignment in this world, and when you stop short a person's life, you stop short their assignment.
Yeah. Yeah, look how many lives,
and everything will be in disarray like it is now.
Exactly.
How many lives we lost?
Exactly.
Senseless. Well, thank you for calling in, Sheba. We love you,
Councilwoman of District 9.
And please keep watching.
Now I have a meeting at 6:00.
See, she a boss lady. She got
stuff to do.
Can I get the itinerary to the Sheba Simpson tour? Send me the itinerary for the Sheba Simpson tour.
Meeting at 8.
All right, I love you.
Bye bye.
Okay, peace. Yes, so we get a round of applause for Harlem Council candidate, District 9, Sheba Simpson, NYC. Go to her website and donate, guys. We're gonna get into a song right now. $1 bill for Jiggy Jada. Jiggy Jada new single. $1 bill. $1 bill. Hope Hughes is in the building. We're gonna have
stuff right now. I don't even want to play that right now.
Why?
Because Jiggy Jada's feeling emotional.
Why?
I got some emotional Jiggy Jada stuff.
Here she go.
You gonna bump that $1 bill?
You gonna play Lord Save My Soul?
Nah, I wasn't.
Salvation?
Nah, I wasn't.
Why not?
But we gonna change the mood right now.
Why you not gonna play Salvation?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna play $1 bill first, and then I'm gonna figure it out. We're just gonna try to change the trajectory of things. I was gonna play you know what I'm saying, something different.
What was you gonna play?
That set the mood. I wasn't gonna play my music. I was gonna play something that fit the mood of the conversation.
What was that?
We don't own copyrights of it, but you know.
What was it?
Drive slow, homie.
Drive slow, homie.
Kanye.
You never. Oh, they definitely mute us.
You think they gonna mute us?
Kanye?
He just turned into a billionaire. He don't care about little old us,
it ain't
man.
Kanye. It's them. They're afraid.
He don't care about
Kanye's
little old us, man.
Kanye won't go after us, but he gonna go after them.
Yeah, man.
Like you're gonna play my music. We want to get into the rap and the capping, and I want to hear from my hustlers and motivators.
Yeah, we got different things going on. We ain't gotta just talk about this one topic.
Yes.
Call up and tell us what's your
hustlers
hustle.
and motivators.
What
guys.
motivates you?
What motivates you?
You got music? Hit us up.
What inspires you? Yeah. So before Sheba called, we was talking about our sponsors and being grateful to the people who sponsored tonight's show. I don't see Uncle Kevin on here. Maybe he's on YouTube watching. I'm not sure, but I know he'll catch the replay.
Hey, Uncle Girl.
Yes, I see Gigi on here. Gigi, where's my Juice Man at? I want to hear from Juice Man.
Got all the juice.
I want to hear from Juice Man. But from everybody out there, truly, you have got to learn that it is imperative to invest in your own dream and your own goals, guys. Stop looking for the plug. Stop looking for a connect. Stop trying to get hooked up for free, okay? You got to pour into your own cup, guys. It's very important. If no one sees that you believe in your goals and dreams, how you expect me to believe in you, bro? How am I going to believe in you? And you don't even believe in you. How am I going to take you serious and you're not taking you serious? I don't see you out there willing to walk. My noon jewels all week. What we was talking about all week for my tribe that's watching right now. I was talking about one of my noon jewels the other day. Yesterday I was saying give your gifts. Yesterday's noon jewel. The day before that, we are responsible for our energy. The responsibility for your energy when you enter the room. And I forgot the other 2 days. What were my noon jewels?
What's going on?
I was just talking about my noon jewels from the days of the week and the things that we was talking about. Yesterday I was talking about giving your gifts, and the day before is we responsible for the energy that we bring in.
I got bookers, y'all.
We're responsible for the energy that we bring into a room. So you can't blame other people because no one wants to do business with you. Think about this, guys. If you feel like no one wants to do business with you, people are afraid to approach you. No one donates to you. No one pours into you. No one even smiles at you. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your energy. Maybe it's your attitude. Maybe it's the way you present yourself. Sometimes you got to change it up, guys. You have to change it up, guys. You save that for when you with your homies and your people, and when it's time to do business and put your business cap on, you have to be responsible for the energy that you bring into a room.
And energy travels, so it follows you and it follows others as well. So don't think, oh, you just got away with something. Karma don't miss a number.
Yeah.
Energy is very important.
Yes. Oh, that's what I was talking about yesterday. You just brought it up. So yesterday I was talking about God, time, and karma. God being there through it all. Time is something we're limited with, and karma is something you're never going to be able to outrun.
Even if you a track star.
Right. If you a runner, you a track star. You can get away. Get you. Karma gonna get you. You won't get far. But your karma is going to catch up with you.
Right.
So even if it doesn't catch up with you, it'll skip you. It'll duck me and hit my daughter. It'll duck her. All the stuff she did and hit her kids.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
the generational karma, it skips generations. You ever see a family where you be like, yo, why? It seemed like they family always going through something.
How about this? Since you just said that, right? That's like the main thing people probably would expect us to say. But how about your finances? When things start going wrong for you, that's the same energy we're talking about. It could hit your children as well. But then when you have those days where you're just like, yo, nothing's going right, and you forgot about something that you did to somebody, it could be 2 to 5 to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And God does the same exact thing. Everything you touch crumbles in your hand. That's karma, people. That's karma. You can't miss that shit for a beat. You thinking everything going so sweet and you wondering, you looking at the sky like, God, why me? It's because of some shit you did in April 1993. That's karma for you. You cannot just get away with skipping and doing things wrong to people and thinking that you're just going to live and everything's all good. When you least expect it, here she come knocking.
That's what I said. I was talking about elaborating on that yesterday too, for the families out there who may have lost somebody. Like I lost my father who was murdered. Some people lost their children or husbands or wives or spouses due to someone taking their lives. Right. And you may feel because you didn't get justice or this person hasn't come up that they got away. I was talking about that, what you just said. She said, who's that? Talk your shit.
You know I got
So for those people, I just need you to understand and remember this, that they planted that seed. Whatever we do, we're planting seeds. If we choose to plant a positive seed or a negative seed, either seed will grow.
Mm-hmm.
So being responsible for the seeds you plant and the energy you bring and your actions, because your actions is what creates the karma.
Right.
And the intentions behind your actions will be your karma. Because you have people who fake like, oh, I want you to have this cup of water. Drink this water, Jada.
Thank you so much.
It's real good water, right?
And you know I'm thirsty.
But guess what? That the action is, it looks like I'm handing you a water with a smile, right?
But you handed me poison.
No, but look.
Woo.
No, but look. The intention
behind the thought of giving it.
Yes. So no one can see your intention.
Right.
They can only see me giving you the water.
But the universe can.
Right. So God, the universe knows. He knows
that.
My intention that I'm giving you this water to poison you.
Right.
But to everybody else is a bottle of water, and to you is a bottle of water. Because it's tasteless.
Right.
And I'm smiling.
Right.
But you can't duck your actions behind your intention.
You better talk.
Shoot again.
You better.
And yes, that's a quote in my Dr. Wilson Noon Jewels inspirational book. That's available now for pre-sale. Go to drjacquelinewilson.com and get some of these jewels.
You just full of them.
They're full of these, like you got raps.
You just a treasure chest.
Like you can.
You a treasure chest.
She got mad jokes. Like she got raps, I got jewels.
You got jewels.
So the actions it's the intention behind your actions will be your karma.
Right.
So when you think that they got away with murder, when you think that they killed your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your child, you think that they did something grimy to you and they robbed you and it's never
they ain't getting away with that.
They planted that seed, and best believe that their children, the people in their family, even if it jumped over them, it's going to sink into them. And he wonder why in 20, 30 years, they grandkids ain't got no luck.
Because they inherited their hard luck.
Yes.
There is no such thing as luck. It's literal energy like what we're saying.
Yes. So let's take luck out of it. We don't indulge in luck. Let's take luck out of it.
Deals with you. Your energy, when you're dealing with them, it's going to come back to you.
Yes.
It's not going to miss you. It's not going to skip you. You're going to get what you give. Period. Trust me, I know. This is coming from somebody who used to bring my energy into the room and change it all the way around. Because if I had a shitty day, guess what? We all going to have a shitty day. Jada had to get out of Jada's head feelings and head, come down from the sky. Boom.
Right.
Be level-headed. Be understanding.
Right.
Understand that with the intent that I do things. This is why when I wanted something to work out for me in a certain point in my life, it didn't work out that way because of what I did to those who were supposed to help me on that mission then.
And we're so happy you got out of that head.
Yeah, when I turned them down, like you said, when you don't receive what the universe gives you, the universe is saying that you're saying, oh, I ain't ready for it.
Yes.
So I'm not just talking to pointing fingers here.
Right.
Like I know I bumped my head mad times with it. So you better make sure that when you're doing something, you're doing it right for the right reasons, and don't be pushing away people with the nasty, disgusting spirit of nasty ill intent.
Yes.
Ill intent. Gunshot to the ill intent that.
Yes. Ill intent is
no bad feelings.
It's horrible. Like
good vibes.
Negative energy is horrible. Like who wants to deal with that? Like nobody wants to be around anybody. They coming in, they acting crazy. Their energy is nasty. Who wants to work with you?
Ain't nobody gonna want to work with you.
I don't want to work with anyone like that.
Care if you
got time for
you.
Don't come around me with that energy, bro.
Yeah. You act like a diva, they gonna treat you like a diva.
Don't come around me like that.
You're difficult to work with. She's difficult to work with.
Don't come around me. Don't come around Dr. Wilson acting crazy. I got a sister who loved to act crazy. Since we will talk about crazy people, I have a sister.
You gonna give her her roses? Huh?
Yes. Let me give.
I just seen her the other day. She gonna unsee me.
Right. I told you about that on the other show. See when people fake see you.
They gonna see me.
Your family members who see you.
It ain't gonna stop you from being your niece.
I bet you she watch it right now. Probably through your brother's page. TK. Who don't know whose page she is, but her. My sister, number one. No,
crazy all my life. It ain't never gonna change.
Okay. She's known for entering environments, switching up and acting crazy. Nobody wants to deal with the crazy.
Word. Some people do. They think they do.
You feel me?
Until she flips the crazy upon them.
Like I could love you. I could honestly love you from a distance. I will love you and not talk to you. Tell them how my not talk to you game, how strong my not talk to you game is.
Severe.
She can't stand my I'm not talking to you game.
She make you pop up at the door. Like,
tell them how strong my not talk to them game is.
You can feel when she cut you off.
How you feel it? How you know?
Because the energy that you give when you are cool with somebody, when you are down with them and you are feeling like you're getting reciprocity from the situation, once you feel like somebody has wronged you, and I've told my brothers this and I've told ex-girlfriends this about you who thought they had you in their pocket, like, yo, don't piss my mother off because she ain't gonna tell you.
Shout out to your ex-girlfriends who thought they knew me better than you.
Right. She just withdrew.
Give a round of applause for your exes that think they know your mother better than you.
Bullet to them. Gunshot to them. But she will just withdraw.
Real talk.
But you know what I learned? That's good. That's better. Because you know me, I'm more opinionated and boisterous.
New York not talking to you.
She'll just pull back. You know what I'm saying? She'll just withdraw, take all her energy away. Like you don't see nothing, feel nothing from her. You just
real
she
talk.
Just won't talk to you.
Real talk.
Oh, we got Brenda in the building.
Yeah, we gonna answer. Tell Brenda, hold on a second.
That's on you. Your turn.
Go ahead, finish.
Now listen, man, this is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one.
Brent?
I'm happy that I made it to age 30 and made the mistakes I made to be able to sit here and spread this to everybody. Because man, this ain't no joke right now. You got people that's dying left and right now. You got cops out here acting a damn fool like they don't know the line of work that they're in. You got to appreciate people and you got to give them their roses while they're here, people.
Yes.
You don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't think you can spread ill intent, nasty poison, feeding people poison.
Yeah.
Thinking that you ain't going to get no poison. It's going to come.
Yeah, you can't just.
Not when you expect it. It's going to come.
Don't go around acting crazy. Don't act crazy around me. I don't like when people don't act crazy around me.
She don't care if you her kid, bro.
Don't disrespect me.
I was the nutty professor.
Don't pop up at my house with people I don't know. Don't pop up around me with people I don't. My daughter used to be like, "Yo, you mad mean? Why you acting like that? You don't." I just don't mix with people that I don't know like that, especially not in your sanctuary. Like, your home is your sanctuary. You shouldn't bring people to people's houses that they don't know about, that's in their house. Like my nephew, he at my house. He gonna have his homie over there. How you got your homie at my crib?
Or you just gonna be, see, why y'all do that? Y'all know she got a podcast now. I already know you talk about, we ain't gonna name drop.
Right.
Why you gonna do that? No one she gonna tell on you.
Listen, people carry spirits and energy with them. I'm big on spiritual energy. And they leave it. They leave your house and they leave their layers of energy in your home. Now I gotta go home and sage.
Could be in your walls.
I gotta go sage the space.
Your bathroom.
And put some holy water and oils and all of that.
Because of things that attach onto people.
Yes, the things that attach onto people. And when people come in my house, I say, take your shoes off. Some people don't come upstairs because they already know. I don't even feel like taking off my shoes. So I'm not even going to come up there.
You know what's crazy?
Just meet me downstairs.
My misery don't like company.
They don't
You know what I'm saying? My misery doesn't like company.
Yeah, misery don't like company.
It's like the opposite of what we're saying. Learning and growing and knowing that if you feel some type of way, what I'm learning to do, I'll just retract from everybody like you do.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling some type of way, I'm not even going to bring nobody else down.
Right.
Everybody isn't like that, but
Shati's watching.
You deal with it on your own. Is he?
Where you at? I don't know, but he was loving something.
Go best friend.
Loving son. Go best friend. Go best friend. Go. You play that dollar bill. Best friend. Yo, why everybody is tuning in right now? Let me know if Jiggy J the rapping a capping.
Man, they already know.
Is this dollar bill? Is this dollar bill the
what the hell is going on right now?
Is this dollar bill the joint of the season or nah? Big up. See, I told you Shati is there. I know Shati. I know Shati when I see him. Go Shati. She rapping a capping.
Yes, hi, mom.
I told you. Yo, I'll be honest. When people press the heart, I know your little faces.
I'm about to go to Pittsburgh.
I can see their face when they are here. She ain't going to Pittsburgh.
I swear he just told me come down there and see him. I'm gonna go see him.
Shati, let me know if your best friend rapping or capping. Shati, can you dance to this? If Shati can't dance to this, it's a rap. If Shati cannot dance to this, it's a rap. Yo, I need to
dance to anything. First of all,
download this new Jiggy Jada on Spotify, Apple Music. Yo, dollar bill, yo. Let's go, Jiggy Jada. Turn that up.
Well, I worry never ever, no. Put in work, I put in effort,
You always touch your machine.
In the finals, I'm having the niggas.
She gotta touch it. Hey.
I'm shooting these rappers like raptors.
Every actor.
Set the feng shui. Change the mood.
Hey.
Bitch, I feel like Marbury in his prime.
Hey.
You owe me that already.
Give me mine.
Ali in the ring, it's a different time.
Hey,
Usain Bolt through the finish line.
Hey,
dollar bill,
dollar bill.
With a grill, wrist gotta chill. Dollar bill, this is how I feel.
Say yes, I would eat this. Hey, I told the Shati,
we rapping the capping, bro. You like
she rapping the capping, y'all. If she rapping, put a mic in the comments. Hey,
clap back like no you. Put your cat back for a fat stack or a rack, I'm a soldier. Go back on the net when she chat like she know them. I ain't even got no scrotum, but they going nuts, so hocus. Don't tell me who got it, I don't really give a. She came out the project, had to get it out the mud. They be wishing they was up. Ruby tripping, pistol whipping, nigga flexing like he's tough.
Hey,
shit different with me. Much love to the state, shit on me. Shout out to 5 p.m.
Go ahead, Shati.
For these bad hoes tricking for me. And don't you ever try to buy.
I already know. Shout out to my best friend on the check-in.
Dance to this to make a whole routine. Let's go.
Stay strapped, make these little pussies feel something.
Dollar bill. Dollar bill.
Spend money on it.
Whip with a grill, rest with a chill.
Money on it.
Bring it back, Jiggy.
Got me spending money on it. Spend that money on it. Spend that money on it. Put that.
I try to tell us MMOB Entertainment. Sing your music.
Shout out to 5 p.m. on the beat. You heard?
Dr. Wilson at noonjuice.com. We breaking records up here, baby.
Well, I worry never ever, no.
Hey.
Put in work, I put in effort, ho.
Hey.
I deserve it, bitch, let's get it.
Hey.
Go.
Product placement. Sponsorship.
These niggas in traffic, what you chat, my nigga?
We global with it. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Kenya. France, Belgium, huh?
The Africans in the building, man.
Let's
I want all continents. We love y'all for that, man.
Let's go.
Hit her. Y'all feeling that? Thank you.
You gotta bounce,
Miss Daniels. Thank you. Thank you. Dollar.
Huh?
Wrist gotta chill on it. Check it. Hey, I can see him now. Fucking. I can see you fucking it up now, bestie.
Yes. She rapping and capping, y'all.
Shoot, we gonna shoot this video in Pittsburgh when I go down there.
Shati gonna choreograph. Me, you just do the song. Me and Shati got this. You gonna kill it. Turn it up, Jiggy Jada.
I'm a soldier. They go that on the net with your chat like she know them. I ain't got no scrotum, but they going nuts. So hopeless, focus. Don't tell me who got it. I don't really give a. She came out the project to get it out the mud.
They said you rapping.
Give us some
Chevy
feedback.
said my son is my.
She said my shit different with me.
Best friends.
You rapping?
Aight.
Hey,
Aight. 2 times for the.
3 times for these bad bitches tricking on me. And
Hey.
try to violate a real.
Yay.
Fuck the caption, better get you a real gun.
I know a lot of niggas envious of Dykes, boy. She stay strapped, make this little pussy feel something.
Dollar bill. Dollar bill. Dollar bill.
With a grill, wrist got
They said you rapping, Jiggy Jada. Y'all can tell the truth. Don't be scared.
Right, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You ain't gotta
Tell the
tell
truth.
me.
Don't be scared.
What you think I want to hear? Let me know. I can take constructive criticism.
Shati said they gonna do Corey.
But I need y'all to pull up. Y'all gotta
Corey
listen
got
to music. We want to hear everything, man. We want to hear it all, man. We breaking artists and we breaking music up here,
Let's go.
man.
Let's go.
You got some music, make sure you send it in, man. Hit us up, man. JIGGY
Pull up in the Audi. Lean.
JADA@gmail.com.
Shati says someone said play one of their songs. We breaking music up here, Shati. So
Send
you
that.
can email the track.
Mm-hmm.
Jiggy Jada, work out the formalities. Send your music up here. Send your music up here. We giving Globe Rule promo.
Shot, send that to
Product
Jiggy
placement.
Jada,
If you have
number 7 at
libations.
Gmail.
Say it again, Jiggy Jada.
Jiggy Jada number 7 at Gmail. Send that shot because Pittsburgh got some fire.
Yes, send that music up here. We breaking records up here. We
That shit right. Let me hear
we
some.
share our platform,
Pittsburgh got some
and
fire.
we not charging the arm and the leg. Feel me? Not charging the arm and the leg, but
How
we
much we charging?
we letting the people. We letting the people. You know what? $50.
$50.
$50.
$50 half a minute.
$50 half a minute. Send it $50. $50. Yo, tell me if I'm rapping and capping, y'all. $50. You sending them $50. You get your music played. Yo, you in Kenya, Belgium, France.
Yeah,
Come on.
and growing and counting.
And growing and counting, people downloading it, people rocking with the street doctor. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the people downloading Uncut Jewels. Shout out to the people that
Y'all the real ones,
the show's
man.
so good they want to hear it later.
Right. We love y'all for that, man.
We love y'all. I
Shout
can't
out to
wait to
Stomach. He
meet
said,
y'all.
Yo, y'all sound like the Breakfast Club.
Yo,
Word? We
shout out to the
sound
people
Breakfast
say this the dinner club.
Word. Oh,
Aight, we try
be so deep, doc.
We dropping dinner jewels. Dinner jewels. You heard?
The
Round
you go to sleep.
of applause for the dinner club.
Dinner club.
Y'all like the Breakfast Club? No
Yeah, the
disrespect to
Dinner
Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and Envy, but we the dinner club.
Yeah. Day in the morning. Yeah, I like that. We in the nighttime.
Yeah, get your dinner for this.
Yeah.
You gotta pull up to us with your dinner. Shout out to Uncut Jewels.
Yeah. No
we
leftovers.
out here,
man.
we breaking records.
No leftovers.
I'm sponsoring people. You feel me? I got clients. I got coaches. I got God. I got Jiggy Jada to the left of me.
I got the original street doc to the right of me, son.
Right. We got the dollar bill. Come on, Jiggy Jada. Play God bless Jiggy Jada.
God
play.
bless God.
And I love
HHG.
Salvation.
Hmm.
You know what I was listening to yesterday? Wolf of White. Shout out to Jay Hustle and Castro. I was and Husky. I was playing Wolf of White yesterday. Wolf of
White is really hard. You always said
yes,
that.
I gotta go back into my SoundCloud because I got the illest unreleased Jiggy Jada tracks in my SoundCloud.
That's a fact.
Are you in my SoundCloud or you in your SoundCloud?
No, I'm on title right now. You wanna play that?
No, I mean not now. I'm talking about overall. Oh, and my brother, shout out to Mo Better. Mo Better got a new track.
Where's that at? Where can we
Wait,
get
what's
that?
the Mo Better track at?
Yeah.
Is Mo Better on title? I guess I'm gonna have to play it next week because I got it. He didn't send me the track. RZA shaped the track. It's called Raise the Bumps.
That's a bar.
You remember that bar?
That's a bar.
Genius said that.
That's a bar.
That's
right
a
there.
96. He said RZA shaped the track. It's called Raise the Bumps. That's a genius track. Shout out to Jigga Genius. Shout out to the whole Woo. Shout out to Staten Island. Shout out to Force MDs. Shout out to my Aunt Carrie who was managing the Force MDs at one time. Rest in peace to one of my.
I was just
rest in
talking about
peace to
Aunt
my
Carrie,
favorite aunt, yo. Like she was like a grandmother to me.
She was like everything.
Yes, everything to us. Let us know right here if they rapping and capping. This is the Hard Headed Generals track. God bless. The Hard Headed Generals. They rapping and capping, guys.
Shots and Fetty, what's good?
True Fetty. Shots. Shots ain't never on the check-in.
Heard you stepping in my way. God bless, God bless.
Hey.
Heard you trying to take my space. God bless, God bless. She's shaking all that waist. God bless, God bless.
That's a redhead, not a lace. God bless.
Who could really fuck with me? You better come with God if you want some fuckery.
Y'all better.
Have you like, there he go, really trying to duck a G. Got the
Coming
shot,
down
that's
there.
my arm, nigga, you a duck to me. You don't want your mama praying with the preacher,
Let's
or
go.
you left for dead. On the floor with one sneaker.
There's an eagle in the building on YouTube. He watching on YouTube. Peace, Des. Ice water.
Fat, black, pretty nigga. Got my mama features. Call me big bro, nigga. I'm my family keeper on my 88 shit. Like
Alright.
a motherfucking beeper. You
Okay.
get a better flip when you get the prices cheaper.
Let's go.
60 to 100. They say, G, you just a cheater.
And
But I'm the one
Shots
she chose.
HHG.
She turned into a bull.
He said,
With
peace,
the
Jiggy
nigga.
Jada. Peace,
Fuck her,
Jiggy
then I
Jada.
leave her,
Talking
left
to
her
you.
with a leg.
I know it.
Shaking nigga something like a seizure. With this dick, she just
Talk
a
to us
eater.
in the
And she
comments.
do
Tell us
it
what you
at
think
her
about
leisure.
this
Move
record.
away just like a
Hard-headed
Leah. Oh my
generals.
God, Mamma Mia.
God
Got that
bless.
ass swinging back. That's why I had to beat her. Got the birds flying over and they don't need no visa.
Okay.
Heard you stepping
The
in
water
my way.
team.
God bless, God bless. Heard you trying to take my space. God bless, God bless.
Peace, Des.
Taking
Peace,
all that
Des.
waste.
Yo,
God
yo,
bless,
Des,
God
send me
bless.
something.
That's a real hit, not a lace. God bless.
Off that effortless.
I like bigger cars, I don't do
Okay.
When I'm at the local bars,
I pack a grip.
Y'all niggas already know who I'm with. Get rid of the Bronx and the Bronx
On my bully shit.
Try to rock on my block and
Get your millie split.
Cool and put my young
Ain't
boy
lying.
still on that silly
Right.
shit. Jump through like a fool on your willy.
Let's go.
We gon' flip the script, make it hot on the city quid. I'm here to do it for my young guns after me. When you loading up the
What you
back,
got,
so
Des?
shit can
Send me
pass.
something.
Fuck being on
Talk to us,
payroll.
man.
I
We
control
breaking
the
new
salary.
music.
I'm
Write the check right now.
God bless.
Reality.
They rapping the cap and talk to us, people. We want your real opinion on this new music.
They still afraid to come
We
after
rapping
me.
the capping, guys.
Those
Put your
guys
comments.
seen
Put your
shit
comment in it.
Fuck what they had, never met a villain bad as me. I just on my ass, still out here living lavishly. It's sad to see you niggas have a hard time being happy.
Okay.
It ain't easy to accomplish what I established, fleet.
Let's
That's
go.
why they call me True Fetty. Everything is straight cash, my G.
Come on.
Heard you
God
stepping
bless.
in my way.
God bless.
God bless. Heard you trying to take my space.
God bless. God bless.
She's shaking all that waist.
God bless. God bless.
That's a real head, not a lace.
God bless.
Heard you stepping in my way.
God bless. God bless.
Heard you trying to take my space.
God bless. God bless.
She's shaking all that waist.
God bless. God bless.
That's a real head, not a lace.
God bless. Hey. We
My
rapping
Millie
and capping.
My Millie Rock is on
Right.
beat. I can't Millie Rock this shit. I gotta get up and Millie Rock. Can't do it.
Jim said nice flow. She put water after the end. That's not the water team, Jim. She put water at the end of it. I know.
If it's wetty, it's wetty.
You got what's next, Jiggy Jada? That Wolf of White? Where we go? I love when that beat drop. I love when that Wolf of White beat drop. We 4 minutes in, yo. Desert Eagle. What should we play right quick? What you got up there?
You got that effortless, right? Some of the effortless. That's the new joint.
What's your hardest joint, Des? You right here. He tuning in from YouTube. What's your hardest joint, Des? You want me to?
Dope.
You want us to put in rotation right now, really quickly. Where's our singers at? We got the rapping and capping. We got the singing it or bringing it. Yo, where's my sisters that can blow? Like, where y'all at? Where's Tashala Williams? Where my poets at? Like, we want everyone to be able to, get their shine. Like, that's what we do. That's what we do up here. That's what the Street Doctor Uncut Jewels is about. Showing and what do you call it? I can't even think of my words.
Because when you hear some high fire, sometimes you get stumbled.
Showcasing great talent that really don't get the opportunity to have that exposure. So sharing my platform and breaking new music. I got people texting me. I got my cook lady like, how do I tune in? Yeah, and this is shout out to Husky. Shout out to Coke Bar. Jay Hustle. Wolf of Whitehall, Jiggy Jada, J Hustle, and Husky. Yo, they rapping the cabin right here. This is very heavy. I just want y'all to know this is very heavy. They gonna love this in the UK.
It's the life you had before you made it.
Facts of life.
I know I did what?
Yeah, they didn't know. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, they didn't know.
This shit can be hype. It's the life you had before you made it.
Your heart got beef with your brain.
Strong stomach, but you weak in the brain.
Last stop, you fell asleep on
He
the
said
train.
pain off
I'm from a
effortless.
different world. No Denise, no Dwayne.
Use the sitcom.
nigga. You
Sitcom.
nigga. My only red storm,
That's the Big Bronx.
nigga. Chardonnay and ass like I'm Big Sean, nigga.
I go
Godzilla,
half King Kong.
nigga. Massacre, trafficker, / scavenger. I
Sniped the whole plane, all 57 passengers.
All the war, you work hard.
All the-
more.
Shout out
You
to
sold
Hustle.
out for
You
that
already
cash
know.
money.
Carter 4.
White Castle, fish and
Tape was
cheese,
and tartar sauce.
Black
Hey,
cops,
Husky.
black cops, body them all.
Fuck law enforcement. Y'all call them bosses.
A boss they married to the strip, nigga.
No divorces.
Wolf of white,
White.
wolf of white, 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 wolf of white.
It's the life you had before.
Shout out to Culture Pivot. Got me drinking my alkaline water. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Culture Pivot. Oh. Hey.
That's the life.
It's the life you had before you made it. It's the life you had before you made it. Better thing moving.
It's Mr. Santiago.
I got it, Daz, on title. They join on title, right? Y'all on title. You got it off the title. And it's not improving.
When y'all jam, that's Russell and Ruben.
Tech break dancing on your man.
That's crushing and grooving.
Let's go.
Y'all rappers yap about us a fucking illusion.
Jay Hustle.
Bringing the city back.
What are you doing?
You just
Trying to get paid. What are you doing? I'm trying to turn change the king. What are you doing?
I've been down so long, I'm tired of looking up.
I got my niggas in the kitchen
And they cooking up. I love this track. It's the life you had before you made it.
Was Jay Hustle and Cabron 01 rapping or capping on this joint right here? Let us know in the fucking comments. I'm ending it, of course.
UK, let us know.
Talk to us,
Talk to us.
France.
Canada, look.
First off, let me tell you who I am, G's. She Wolf goes ham, no damn cheese. We troops 300, that's a stampede. Honeys out their panties is flooded out like Sandy. Now this the guillotine, bars chop heads off. Spitting bullet beams, supply dead force, stacking booger green, looking mean in that thing, do some D's on that thing, you should see what I mean. I'm not impressed by the style of dress and they whack lyrics, y'all heat bitches and fakes, so I don't dap niggas. My wife got more heart than you actresses, sick of the bullshit, I'm on the track back flipping, and I don't need to be next to Diddy to rep the city, cause we the dopest shit next to Biggie and kept it gritty. Shout out to 50 and G Unit, we needed that. They forgot about it and why it's time to bring the city back.
Woo! That's the Jiggy J that I like.
Yeah, man.
Bars, baby. Bars, baby. Brenda Persons. Where you at, Brent? Bars, baby. Bars. We getting into this
pain. This pain.
We so much alike. We said the same thing at the same
This
time.
water.
Shout out to the water team. Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle on the check-in. Desert
Getting into
Eagle.
this pain. Effortless.
DE on that check-in.
Stomach.
Stomach.
Leonora. Let's go.
Let's go.
Rapping the captain.
Let's go.
Oh, let me get a slice of this beat.
That's smooth.
Who did this beat, Des?
That pain, right?
Pain music for real. Woo! I like that beat. Des, you got a lot of sleeves of yours.
Nobody cares for you now.
Monica crazy.
I guess that's the reason we don't hear from you now. It's 2020, so it's all clear to me now.
Come
I'm
on.
a water boy, so I never cared to be down. I just focus on the prize. It's right in front of you. Gotta open up your eyes. Fuck selling dreams, and you know
Breaking
that it's
records up
lies.
here. Tell us what you think of this
I
record.
know it's somebody's turn.
Effortless
I just
on
hope
title,
that it's
Desert Eagle
mine.
Stomach.
See me, I
Water
just
team, let's
play
go.
different.
And me and D.E., we like CP and Blake Griffin. B-Way is Doc Rivers, Lil K is Austin. So I guess they gon' hate by the way we flossing. My driveway look like I came from
Feeling this right here.
Let's
go.
This is hard right here. Feeling that.
Ninth Wonder did this beat.
Chuck KD, we the all-time greats. That's crazy.
Let's
She
go.
be wavy. And after I pluck her, she stay close to the gunner like Lil Baby. Who
Okay.
got bars in the booth? See you in the lot, me fly, so I gotta park on the roof. You rappers is all gay. Whole squad full of mooks, you yapping, but it's the nigga with the heart that'll shoot.
Come on.
Who got bars in the booth?
Rapping the
See you
cap,
in
and y'all
lot,
drop
me
it in the
fly,
comments.
so I gotta park
Sing your
on the roof.
music. dr.wilson@noonjules.com. Shout out to Howard Kitchen.
Share. We breaking the music. Make
Get that good old African cuisine. You
You
heard
in
me?
rotation. Let's go.
Culture Pivot, full color printing.
When I just put so much in with my demons on my sleeve,
that.
they on my skin.
Uh-huh.
What I sow, so I own my sins. We even made the devil let go my friends.
Uh-huh.
Deep in. Take the L's, I can own my wins. You be cheating. Give us hell, no shall repent. No one there for you. When you're back against the wall and they bail on you, free you from the gram, but no bail for you. It's just you, no visits, no mail for you. Watch how quick that bread goes stale on you. When it rains, it pours, it might hail on you. Pin your back up on the cross, put a nail on you.
Balls, come
Everybody
on.
get tested, and some will fail on you. Apply a little bit of pressure, then tail on you. Niggas fold up like
Listen,
a
we
wild
breaking
gun
music. Tell us
jam
what
on
you think of this.
All these lights,
Effortless
let's learn.
pain,
That shit fire.
Resident stomach. They rapping the capping. Put it inside of the comments, people. We breaking records.
That's fire right
Salute
there.
to our UK followers, our Kenya followers, our France followers. We love y'all. Canada, what's good?
Let's
This
go.
shit is fire.
Let's go, Jiggy Jada. I need another whoop of white joint.
Five gonna hold you.
Another whoop of white after that.
Driving while black. We changing the trajectory. Yeah. That right there made me feel some type
Stop
of way.
pulling us over.
That made me feel real strong.
Leave us alone. It's that pain music for real. Let us drive. Why we gotta be bothered? Stop
Right.
pulling us over. Stop shooting our kids. Stop killing our kids. Stop killing our mothers. Killing our fathers. Killing our babies.
Stop it all.
So what? We black.
Right.
Feel like playing motherless child. But we
Featuring Dr. Wilson.
can't even play that. I can play Nutmeg because my brother owned the beat though. Soul in the Hole. So play some Black Mozart, yo. Raise the Children. Oh, his Raise the Children joint is on here.
I'll show you.
All right, after she said that. After that, we're gonna play Black Mozart, Raise the Children. Let's go. Come on, family.
Rapping the cap, and we got Jay Hustle.
Singing it or bringing it.
LeBron on one. What they doing? What we doing?
Where the singers at?
To the 3, 4, 5s, I'm a fucking bully.
R&B.
Drive, screwdriver, all that fucking
Jay Hustle.
Chop, 24.
Somebody tag Jay Hustle. Castro, what the fuck is going on?
Tag Jay Hustle.
You
gotta do it on your
boy,
phone,
that's
right?
what my old head says. I done play more Brooklyn blocks than
That Brook Lopez dead.
facts. Pardon my French,
I ain't a dope that kid.
I made a rack of Scooby snacks.
What
One
dope
dope that
that
bitch. Snuff. Progress, God bless, I'm far-fetched.
It ain't hard to tell they hate me now like nonsense.
Hard-headed, but my bitch got it soft.
We breaking records up here, people.
Money like
Wolf
them
of White.
niggas talk trash.
FOL.
Stand your ground,
LeBron
we
on
ain't
one.
wiped out now.
It's good. They rapping the cap.
Put the White House down.
42 on my back, I can't
Strike out now.
Your name bring my gun bang.
How you like that sound?
Hustle's
Hustle's coming.
He double touching. He busting the gun like he double touching. And
Come on.
I did one of y'all niggas to try to jump in.
And get your seeds knocked out your fucking pumpkin.
My dudes ain't a band and I ain't David
I don't
Wilson.
sing.
I bring home the bacon. No English,
I don't
no
cook.
no eggs, just cheese. That's breakfast.
I said I don't
coming.
cook.
I said no eggs, just cheese. That's breakfast. coming. Hit the strip spot.
You see them girls? I be dropping bread like I'm feeding birds.
Weaving perms.
We sweat them out. Everybody's in the scope, nigga. The threat is out.
They sleeping now, creeping like
They
night
rapping the
flies.
cap and people
Now
talk to
all
them.
over the city like Bible flyers. FOL.
Let's go.
Empire.
Let's go.
Fire spin crack. I don't got saliva.
I go wild with the Mac
If you got the wire.
and let it flame at your wig like Richard Pryor. All over the city like Bible flyers.
Body that. Body that. Facts over lies, steady over love. What he said? And I'm straight business, no joking with you, no mercy. Everybody's in the scope, nigga. Y'all thought he was playing? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you went in the vote.
Purple Heart.
Yeah. She went in the vote. The Jiggy Jada. MMOB Entertainment.
Man.
Shout out to Squeezio. Squeeze. Marksman.
Let's be live tomorrow at the Hub with Intel. Agent Blur, y'all already know.
Okay, it's the Jiggy. Welcome to the Jiggy Jada show, y'all. Let's go.
Staten Island's lyricists of the year for putting others in fear and showing the people special talents. Most these cats spit purple. I'm the new term, the scientists want the glow north. Too creative to show off.
Shout out to Marksman on the beat.
No other nigga could color copy my paper. Made it still no plastic tints, power wheels running over fumes. No
y'all feel about this record? Let us know in the comments. Hustle and motivators, call up.
Tell life lick the crack of my ass as I pass by. Eyes look slender and red, walk like I'm mad high. Last man standing in the game full of tampons.
Squeeze got it.
Like I was
Squeegio.
Legs to leave with nothing that they can stand on.
Don't get crutches as I break those two.
Making moves through the
718.
Big up
Kept the beast with us.
niggas some empathy, y'all don't wet the sheets.
Lay in bed, say your prayers, may you rest in peace. Make every rapper in the state working West in peace.
The trifecta, metaphor dissector.
Make a fake chick straight for one night and slide sexer. It's Squeegiosis and Jiggy Jada, the regulators. Yo, we rapping the cap. I shot the sheriff, tell them niggas run and tell it. You disrespect, we coming for your neck like a relic. Feel it in your pelvis, I go Elvis on the track. Keep talking till you swelling on your back, that's a fact. I don't even have to rap. You can catch me up in LA. Wavy like the ferry, couple models in the tele. Style out the box, swag, making sneakers jump. Lounging in the hoopty, but I let my sneakers bump. Your honey wanna do me cause I bust it like a Uzi. Got you sipping with the tootie. This ain't what you ain't want. Hide. Me and Squeegee going geeky on these fuck boys. We touch toys on that goose, better up, boy. These haters mad. How about you blame your dad? He the one who conceived you. Never gave you swag, really. I hate the brag, but I have to. Doubling, we bad news. Danger room and back too. Dudes got it packed front to back like a classroom. They don't wanna act rude, man. My bitches smack dude. These rap fuse asinine with these rap dudes. I'm like Neo with these shots when they pass through. Who? Yeah, Purple Heart, G.I. Jane, y'all already know Philippine. We have a hit my brain. Squeegio on the track. Yo, we back. What up? What up? Danger room,
Marksman.
2013 shit, yeah.
Woo! Hold on.
To the UK.
My man Dad said he got something called Black Lives Matter off that Ephesus. I think we need to play that. I just seen that comment. Hold up.
He been said that before you played the other track.
I ain't see that. Hold up. We thought
that's the joint that Stomach did.
Hold up. Water. Talk to me, Water. Today's topic was
that's
what?
The joint that Stomach did.
Driving While Black, right?
Driving While Black.
Black in America.
If you are now tuned in, you are tuned in to Uncut Jewels, the rapping and capping section. You are tuned in to Driving While Black episode. And we are waiting for Master Instructor Brenda Persons to call us back. Shout out to the Water team.
Black Lives Matter, you heard?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
We like it.
Black Lives Matter.
Don't bother saying all lives matter either.
What happened to that? Shit, I'm
because if all lives mattered, we wouldn't have to say Black Lives Matter.
That part.
Others happen to trap. I'm frustrated. The reason I just happen to snap. My people's sick and tired of being sick and tired. They should be locked up too. Fuck getting fired.
Come on.
Cause when the cop kills us, the others get inspired. This ain't no Million Man March, it's a bigger riot.
Let's
I
go.
got my gray hoodie on like I'm Trayvon. My feet killing me. I've been marching all day long. It's bananas. They take advantage cause they on, but I can
The
write
Rapping and Capping segment. You are listening to I Thought Black Lives Matter. Water team is in the building. Desert Eagle Stomach. Leave your feedback in the comments, people. We breaking records. Uncut Jewels, Jiggy Jada, original.
North Shore Empires, the campaign.
Let's go.
In that damn pain. Now what's that man's name? Eric Gardner. They stopped him from going farther, being the better father.
Let's go.
Now what's that man's name? Ernest Sayon. This list is way long. Something for you to pray
Okay.
on. We all come in all different colors like a crayon. So why's the black one the one police prey on? See, it ain't right, and we came to fight. Somebody tell Donald Trump to go and take a hike. Black Lives Matter. 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 Black Lives Matter.
No justice, no peace, no peace. Fuck racist, police, no
Justice, no peace, racist, the Asiatic black man God. What we marching for? We gotta stomp, tear the system apart. Get our people out the dark. It took revelation to rise and make a revolution start. This shit is televised, right in front of our eyes, committing genocide. 400 years.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful introduction into what we're about to do. We're about to have a conversation with retired Officer Brenda Pearson. And that topic, Black Lives Matter. We thought Black Lives Matter was perfect. So shout out to the water team for that. Shout out to Dez.
You cut Dez verse.
That was perfect.
He was going in. Produced by OG Blizz.
We're gonna put that back. Actually, we're gonna run that back. We're gonna run that back.
Black Lives Matter off that effortless.
That's gonna be the introduction for what we have right now. That's just fitting the mood for the whole day. So that has to come back.
Yes, Brenda Persons is in the building. Master instructor. We have a master instructor. Who's back? This is a second time's back.
Hey, Brent, yo, you saved my life, man.
Yeah, Brent, we needed you to
call my life, man.
We needed you to call up, Brenda.
I did everything you said, and I'm here now, man. It's crazy. It's like maybe you felt it or something, and that's why I took it in and I listened to everything that you said. They pulled me over twice in 15 minutes, man, in two different neighborhoods in Staten Island.
I heard.
Crazy. For bullshit reasons.
All that I said, I just made sure, that was going to be most important, that you don't agitate the situation. You just follow suit, and you know that you ain't do nothing. Just place everything on the board of your dash.
I did everything you said.
That's what's up.
I actually did that.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for teaching me that, because I wasn't always inquisitive on that. I didn't always know how to deal with cops, especially if I knew I didn't do anything, especially if I knew that they were just harassing me, because that's really what happened. So, gunshot them for the bullshit. The 120 and the 122nd, y'all gotta stop y'all bullshit. Y'all been racist since I was a kid. Now I'm 30 years old, and y'all just sitting there picking on people, bothering people, just to meet a quota.
All gotta continue to be spread over the airwaves to educate people on what it is they should and should not do, especially being a person who fell victim back in early 90s as a young officer with two officers from the 77 precinct who profiled me based on how I looked. You understand?
Yes.
I was an officer. Okay? And he shoved me, pushed me, violated me right from the 77 precinct. But all along, I knew they were setting themselves up. So I let them do. I just asked them, call your sergeant. When I saw it was getting ready to get out of hand, call your sergeant.
Right. Absolutely.
You understand? So all that Jewels was important, and it came into effect just in time.
So real quick,
you know what?
Because they didn't hear about it.
It.
Can you tell them a little bit of what you told me, for those who are listening and tuning in? We are on the phone with who, Doc? Because you ain't with us.
Brenda, no, I'm with you. I'm just sharing our live in other groups.
Tell our listeners what's going on right now.
You are on the phone with master instructor, retired officer Brenda Persons. She is retired, but she is still she's a master instructor as well. Right. So we're talking about from corrections. We're talking about federal. We talking about a real woman here who dropped some jewels on our Uncut Jewels, Queens Don't Trip, Women's History Month show. She was on the Queens Don't Trip Women's History Month show, and now we have her back impromptly because Jiggy Jada got pulled over 3 a.m.
Twice within
15 minutes. She got pulled over twice in Staten Island for no apparent reason. So I had to have Brenda come back on the phone tonight because this is a real issue
to share some
that
of the things
we struggle and we face. So, what better advice can I give you guys again from a master instructor of law enforcement? And because she was on my show last month, and Jiggy Jada, she was breaking down what to do and what not to do. If you haven't seen that, go to YouTube and you could watch it again, or on our Instagram. I did a whole 15-minute video. She was breaking down what to do when you're driving, while black.
Yep.
The do's and the don'ts while driving while black. Brenda, we writing a book together. You going? We gonna do a book,
and I'm ready.
And you gonna do the do's and don'ts. Yes, of what to do.
Of color.
Of driving while
so
black.
Important.
So we have a law enforcement master instructor here. This is really serious for our people overseas. You guys may not experience this. We're speaking to our people in the U.S. who have racial profiling and driving while black issues. We get pulled over. Police brutality. Most of our people that got killed got pulled over in cars because they were black.
Right.
So Brenda, Jiggy Jada got pulled over twice the day before yesterday within 15 minutes.
I want to say this.
And she did what you told us not to do, the do's and don'ts when you get pulled over. So I just want you to share it again. Brenda.
Okay. I'm proud of the things that I shared with her to follow protocol that most people don't know or understand when they get pulled over by a cop. The first thing they do is panic. So if you could take the panic away and give them some tools to remember and put into practice, as I told Jiggy Jada back then when we was on the show, this is the do's and don'ts.
Right.
You get pulled over, if it's a dark location, do what the lieutenant did from the Army that experienced that moment in the dark where he moved to the gas station and the light. That was the best thing he did. But still in all, police brutalized him.
Right. They did. That was horrible.
Disrespected him.
Right. That was so bad.
Demoralized him. And he said, I did it for my safety and yours. And they pepper sprayed him. All unconstitutional, all violations of the 8th Amendment of cruel and unusual punishment. Okay? However, they violated his constitutionality. Jiggy Jada, I want to say this. You did the right thing. You remained poised. I hope you rolled down all your windows.
Yep.
You kept your hands on the steering wheel.
Yep.
And you let them approach you. Open up, turn off your car, put your keys on top of your hood. Most pedestrians don't understand that. And only it's a law enforcement thing between law enforcement. But this knowledge needs to get out to the public.
Right. Thank you. It saved me. I'm telling you, it happened twice. I couldn't believe it. But I did everything you asked.
I could not believe she called. First show. She knows. Only kid wakes me up is her. I don't care what's going on in the world. She wakes me up in the morning. She wakes me up in the night. Mom, you just got to hear this. Why? Do I have to hear this right now? I got pulled over. I just want to let you know that I got pulled over. So,
and you know what?
One time was one, but when she called me back again with that shit, I said, no way. This is unbelievable.
Right around.
She said, you're not going to believe this.
Right.
She said, Ma, I know you sleep, but you really not going to believe this. Bro. I said, yo, you got what again? She said, they just pulled me over again. And I just want you to know I'm not far from your house. So if something happened, I'm not far from your house. I said, no, Nasia, you just got pulled over.
They telling me I'm speeding in a 25 after I already got pulled over when I wasn't speeding. They just wanted to pull me over because of the neighborhood and because of the way the truck looked, which I didn't even think of it like that because I never actually went through this before.
And they
this
saw
truck.
The out-of-state license plate.
Right. He tried to tell me the body can't pick me up going 45 in a 25, and I know that was impossible. But I didn't say nothing.
If that was true, he would have issued you a citation. It wouldn't be no talking. So if you had to go to court and contest it, they would have had to pull up that body cam video for evidence.
Wow.
It's profiling.
Right. Even the first guy.
I've experienced profiling.
The first set of cops let me go, act like they were doing me a favor.
Cop was parked on Fulton Street in front of the Restoration. He had his car off, but he had his interior light on. I'm observant. He's writing. Then the next thing you know, because I was pumping a song to Biggie Smalls, so I had my music kind of high. Summer night in Brooklyn, everything flowing. So here go the lights. Whoop, whoop. I pull over. I turn off my car. I bring down all my windows. I put all my accessories in the window, including my shield and my ID. So when he approached the car, he says, driver's license and registration. I said, everything is sitting in the window for you, sir. May I ask why I was stopped? So he didn't have a reason. I said, I could tell you why I was stopped. Your profiling, and I understand that. He said, oh, you couldn't wait till I get to the car to pull your ID out? I said, no. He said, supposing if IAB is out here, I said, I hope they are. Because you pulled me over. Is my tail light out? Was I speeding?
Right.
In this traffic lane? So, therefore, if IAB, which is in Internal Affairs Bureau, I hope they are out here. So I said, is there anything else that you stopped me for other than that I'm black and I'm driving and I have a Toyota brand new at the time? So what do you do?
What did he say?
You know what? Have a nice night. You seem like you have an attitude. I said, no.
Wow.
What you can do and cannot do to me.
This is what I went through with the first set of cops who pulled me over. They were mad that my girlfriend was recording it. They were nervous, trying to tell me I was drunk, gave me a breathalyzer, kept making me blow into it till she was like, yo, she has asthma. She can't keep breathing into the thing. That's crazy.
That's good. You gotta get this on camera. The first thing you did, you called your mother, leave that phone on.
That's what I did the first time.
She put it on speaker.
Call anybody. Said, listen, keep your phone in reach. So when you see them pulling you over, call somebody that you know and say, listen, I just want you to be quiet. Keep the phone rolling.
Right. When he seen her get out the car and record them, that's when the other one was whispering to the other one, she's recording us. And she's like, look, I don't care about what you're saying or what he was saying. I felt like they were trying to do something crazy. They were trying to do something sideways. And that's why I feel like he's feeling some type of way I'm recording. But she was like, look, y'all killing us. I'm not going to stop recording.
I need your supervisor here. I'm not disrespecting you. I request your supervisor to respond to the scene. If they feel like they want to get froggy, I need your supervisor here.
And you know it's a little bit different in Staten Island. I don't know if you're familiar, Brenda, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit about over here. There's a lot of racism. Like I grew up here and I seen a lot of it growing up. And then now I was an adult and actually having to have a car and driving around is different, but we know of it. We don't speak of it often, but there's been racism in Staten Island, like down south for as long as I can remember.
I'll tell you one thing. You got a lot of Italian guineas there.
Right.
You understand? Mobsters.
Right.
In Staten Island. My boss that used to be of our executive unit, his name was Vincent Computo. All the cops over there know him. Okay, all the cops in Staten Island know Vincent Computo. He was the assistant deputy warden of ESU.
Emergency Service Unit, for those that don't know the acronym.
Right. So that's what's up. But they know him. We know all about Staten Island, all about the courts over there. One of the racist boroughs over there.
So you had your own experiences then with...
I had my own experience with New York City cops, but it's not all of them. Not all of them act. But when you're talking about dealing with a police officer, that means that you got to understand they in uniform.
Right.
Just let them ask you the questions, but you also have the right to know what you was pulled over for.
Right.
Okay? Remember, they have profiling stops all along the boroughs. It's not just Staten Island, they everywhere.
Right.
You know, they pull you over just because the type of car you driving.
Right.
But Brenda, how do you
violation, they check it.
Brenda, how do you like deal with that as being a former retired law enforcement and still being a master instructor of teaching those how to obtain licenses and instructing and teaching people how to use a firearm and all those different things that you do, and being a retired law enforcement, right? How does it make you feel when you see things like, you know, that lieutenant that's telling them, I am a lieutenant, and you know, they pulling you over, like you said, they pulled you over in Brooklyn and you playing Biggie. So people have these stereotypes that, you know, if they look at you and look at your credentials and read your resume and see all the things that you have going on and you still doing, they wouldn't expect you to be playing Biggie.
No. Okay, and that's the thing. When looks can be very deceiving. And I understand that they have a job to do. And with all the training and all the things I've learned in law enforcement and being in college and growing up respectful with my parents, you know, right from wrong. So out of courtesy, you're going to carry yourself the way that you normally did when you was in service. So I don't get excited. I'm a thinker. And I'm going to speak in a tone that they understand. Not every pedestrian is going to speak like an officer, but there is some lingo that we do speak that an officer should know that you are officer of the law. Right. Okay. So when the cop asked me, he said, "You couldn't wait until I get to your car to show me your identification?" I said, "No." I said, I wanted to have it out ready so that you understand that I am armed and you're armed, and it's not going to be a mistaken shooting. So therefore, if IAB, Internal Affairs Bureau, is out here, I hope that they out here watching while you pull me over.
Absolutely. Ron C.
So it's not that I disrespect you. The first thing he accused me of is having an attitude. UCOs got attitudes. No, it's not about having an attitude. It's understanding how far you're going to go with me, and then how far I'm going to go and say, get your supervisor at the scene. I have nothing else to say to you.
Are you guys tuned in on Instagram? Tuned in? Instagram. Can Instagram hear us?
I think so.
They can hear Brenda on the phone.
Yeah, they should be able to if they can hear.
Can you guys hear the? Can you guys hear the interview, Ron C? Shout out to Ron C.
Shout out to everybody.
That's on here. Castro, Bori, Corey.
So anybody that's
can you hear it? Can you hear this interview
through the Instagram?
You don't have to
become confrontational. Your problems come in when you become confrontational, indignant, and belligerent, which don't give them the right neither to.
Okay, Castro say yes. They can hear us.
But
we on the phone with Brenda Persons, a retired law enforcement master instructor.
So
hold on, Brenda. Doing the do's and don'ts. She can't hear me.
Then policy and procedure in which they were trained.
That's
right. Thank you for the jewels that you gave. Thank you for
sharing she dropping jewels
for real.
Brenda Persons is dropping jewels about the do's and the don'ts. She is a retired law enforcement current master instructor, dropping the jewels and the
dropping the jewels of the do's.
The do's and the don'ts. The do's and the don'ts of driving while black. This is Uncut Jewels, driving while black. And Brenda's dropping.
Stay safe.
Yo, we love you too. We
love you too for that. You saved
Brenda.
my life.
We love you too. Okay. You have no idea.
We forever connected. Remember that, Jiggy.
Forever.
And Dr. Wilson, we're gonna be forever connected. I'm trying to break it down for our people to stay safe. Use your head as opposed to not using common sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what irritates them when they know, oh, you're not supposed to be talking to me like that. This is who I am. But they let their emotions come in, all right?
Right. So, Bren, and 60 more seconds, please, because we got a lot of men that are listening, and they get pulled over so much more. And I know that my daughter probably got pulled over because they probably thought she was a guy, but I'm a woman who gets pulled over as well, so that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But could you tell them really quickly? I know you gotta go really quickly.
Young men,
what do they do when you get pulled over?
Brothers, older men, people of all age groups. You need to understand. When you get pulled over, the best thing you do is follow protocol. Pull over. Make sure you pull over safely, not just because those sirens is on and you panic. Pull over out of the lane. Put on your hazard lights. Put on your hazard lights if you're exiting the parkways. That's not saying that you ignoring their commands because you see they lights. If they walk up to your car and they ask you, well, why you didn't stop? For the safety of myself as well as you.
Right.
And I'm not, you're not getting excited. At this point, you need to use your head. Right. But my advice to you is this. Have all of your identification available. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Get a ID holder. Whatever you have, your driver's license, your registration, your insurance card. Those things, have them in a reachable by your feet while you're driving. Then if you get pulled over, just put it already in your dashboard so that you're not reaching into compartments. You're not going in your pocket. Have these things available. I tell you, they work. They work. They work.
So have your stuff in reach, guys.
If the officer become out of, or if he become or she becomes belligerent, uncontrollable, don't go back and forth. Tell them, I want your supervisor at the scene. I have nothing else to say to you. I'm going to sit here. Put your keys on top of the hood of your car. That means already you're not taking flight and you're not thinking about taking flight. Don't sit there and argue back and forth. Swallow your pride. Hold on to your manhood. When you see something going wrong and it's unusual, you have the right to demand for the supervisor to show up to the scene. Bottom line.
Didn't know that. That's another jewel.
That part.
That's another jewel.
Numbers. If you can't get the badge numbers, get the card number that they are operating.
So all officers are supposed to, when you request for their badge numbers or supervisor,
they supposed to supply their badge numbers.
Okay. Well, guys, Brenda is having a safety awareness training May 16th. If you are interested in attending, Brenda is a master instructor, retired law enforcement, federal, and corrections. She don't play.
Right.
She came up to Uncut Jewels packing, son.
Right.
She was
right.
She had her heat and cuffs with her. But if you want to see everything that Brenda just said, go to my Instagram and you'll see the video. I did a 15-minute video of her showing us exactly the do's and the don'ts. Look out for the book coming from Brenda Persons and Dr. Wilson, the do's and don'ts of driving while black. What to do and what not to do, guys.
We come in to educate you. We come in to keep our kids safe, you safe, and everybody safe.
Yes.
This is a book that should educate you, and you can also relay this information to your young children.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you, sis. I love you, sis. We got work to do. Back. In the morning, maybe tomorrow we could go to the special place and get my stuff.
You already know. Just call me up.
I will call you later. I love you. Peace and blessings.
I love you.
Everybody, that's Brenda Persons. She's very private, so she don't have no social media for y'all to follow.
We love you, Brent.
She don't want to be followed. But however, if you'd like to go to the training, email hopeforthefuture1@gmail.com, and you could attend with Brenda Persons, retired law enforcement master trainer. She's on my Queens Don't Trip, We Adjust Our Crowns and AIM committee, teaching women with myself and my other committee members, Sheba Simpson, council candidate, Hope Hughes, teaching women and empowering and educating women on how to protect themselves legally. We go to the shooting range. So yeah, that's what we do. Dr. Wilson is a woman of many hats. And Brenda Person is a woman you want to get next to. So for my women out there who haven't come, I'm going to drop another date to be determined, to be announced for the Queens Don't Trip. We adjust our crowns and aim for May and June. And that's what we do. We out here to educate and empower. And Jiggy Jada Castro, send that track, bro. We out here making and breaking music. Castro, send that track. You watching? You on Instagram? So I'm on Instagram.
Like
Hey,
God is
on Instagram.
watching.
I am
God
on
is
Facebook.
watching
We are on
you.
YouTube. Shout out to everybody overseas. Shout out to Kenya and Canada and France and Belgium and the UK and the US and Apple Music and Spotify. People who are downloading and following us, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube at drjacquelineWilson.com. You'll see a picture of me saying, are you ready? It says, are you ready? So subscribe over there so we can stay connected, and get that Noon Jewels book at drjacquelinewilson.com so we can stay connected, and download that Jiggy Jada and cop that single dollar bill.
Nah, if you
Drop
out
the
here
dollar
tomorrow,
bill for the
man.
people who just tuned in.
Hold on. If you out here tomorrow, hold on. If you out here tomorrow,
Yes.
come see us at Hub 17.
Yes.
Intel,
Yes.
Agent Blur, who was supposed to be here, but that's on you, Blur. Mommy gonna get you. No,
Yes.
no. But anyway, we got a show that's coming up tomorrow. If y'all out here, make sure y'all come through and show some love off that new Back of the Brain album from Intel. The saga continues. Second generation Woo.
Yes.
Jiggy Baby. You already know.
Yes. We know what it is. That's what it is. So let's get to that dollar bill. Yo, send your music up. Dr.Wilson@noonjewels.com. We breaking records up here. We ain't breaking banks. We breaking records. Product placement, sponsorship. You want to sponsor a show?
Shout out to
yo?
Brody James, man.
Telling you, good things are in the making. Big things are happening. I don't post what's happening. I'm just letting you know. Send your music. Send that payment. Cash App, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson. ELYN. Send that payment. Send that music. Get that sponsorship to sponsor these shows. We doing big things up here. Uncut Jewels. It may not look like it. It don't have to look like it to you. But either way, sealing the roof.
Yo,
We
salute
moving.
Ken Rex,
I'm getting
man.
in. We getting in.
Got another single for
Castro,
you.
send that track.
Don't make me do it. Jiggy Jada. Ken Rex. Mom's Kitchen in this bitch. Huh?
Why she gotta be a
Don't make
bitch?
me do it. Don't make me do it.
She rapping and capping, y'all.
Don't make me lose it.
Okay.
I put my soul in this music.
Yes, you do.
I've been going through some real shit.
Don't make me.
Have to show my ass. Blow your ass. Don't make me have to wipe a nigga nose off.
Ken Rex really got the ill tracks though. Like,
Go ahead. Let's get this.
Acting like bras. Nigga, I'm up in the stars. Hold up. Smoking with God. I'm really tougher than y'all. They ain't know it. I'm a different bitch. And my trigger finger get a different itch. Start the button, different pendulum. And then be like, who was that? I don't remember them. Wait a minute. I say some things, some crazy things. They don't understand the way I think, the way I'm designed, the way I am. It's in my frame. What you say to them? What you say about me? Thought I heard my name. Yeah, they already know we not the same. Hold up, I ain't in the game for the games. I've been doing this for a minute, they know I'm a major pain. G.I. Jane in this thing, they gon' salute. You know I got some ghosts that'll shoot. Stop playing. Stop playing with it.
don't make me do it on all platforms.
Don't make
Jiggy Jada, Ken Rex.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it to y'all little niggas.
Killed that.
It's not done. You gonna snip it. I'm gonna give y'all too much, just a little different feel. We pumping that dollar bill, man.
But I'm feeling
That's
more
my
like
that's my
Griselda.
that's
And you
that's
can have
that's
that
that's,
bitch.
that's
Hershey
bars
in
right
the
there.
show, though.
Feeling that?
You just mad cause
I
I
was
fucking
listening to that when you're not
fucked her.
around
I'm
on
the shit and
YouTube.
they fucking smell her.
But I'm not
Yeah.
around. Yo,
Yo,
free Max
Big,
Big.
huh? I said free next beat, cause that's the wave. And when I'm on the E, I don't know how to behave. They thought that I was bugging. Whip the bitch
This is
up
a
like a
freestyle.
slave. Cause who she talking
Killed
to?
that.
And all that
Off the
bullshit.
dome.
They don't
Who
know
she
you
talking to?
freestyle,
And
battle,
all the
rap,
shit
and
she
right.
claiming, she talking facts like she thought she knew. This big facts, I'm the boss, bitch. You under me, fuck you thought, bitch. I'm done with all the tough talk. And all these
Shout out to
niggas in
Desert
my
Ease, the
business,
Water Boy.
niggas
He's
don't
still
take
rocking
it
with
back.
us.
You
Yeah,
don't want me to make that
Des
phone
still in the
call.
building.
You don't want me to
Got
make
some Ken Rex on that
Don't make me
Effortless
do
too.
it.
Yeah.
Don't make me do it. You know it's
They
not
got two
just
on Effortless.
music.
Shout out Ken Rex, the young guard.
No, I don't just do it. You know what's in my brain is fluid. You know that I got a fucking soul, nigga. You never see him coming with the pole, nigga. They lying, call him Pinocchio, nigga. I heard a lot of niggas got shit in their nose, nigga. Wait,
France,
wait. Never been
UK,
afraid. Lot of shit on my shoulder.
Kenya,
They don't really know.
Canada, everybody that's tuning in, Belgium.
Yes,
Love
shout
you.
out to y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah, I heard that
Uncut
shit.
Jewels.
But You ain't worth that shit.
Download that Jiggy Jada.
Get this preach, nigga. You don't
Get
want
that
this
noon,
that
Joe.
different preach, nigga. Shout out to all my motherfucking enemies, nigga. I know they love me, huh? They really hate me now. They really wanna be right next to me, nigga. Fly than you'll ever be. On a bummy day, don't make me do it. Flex on your bitch, don't make me do it. Put tech on your bitch, don't make me do it.
I mean, like,
Drop that dollar bill.
like, we up here breaking music and we breaking artists and stuff, but y'all don't hear us. So, you know, we just gonna do what we do, MMOB style. Pushing this dollar bill single, I'm saying produced by 5 p.m. himself.
Shout out to 5 p.m. Shout out to Black
We
Mozart.
international.
Black Mozart music.
We love the love. You got some dope music. If you know an artist, you need to be telling them that email. JIGG.
Shout out to the French Connect.
JAGA,
France in the building.
number 7 at Gmail. Sing the music.
I'm passing these niggas in traffic, what you check, my nigga? I'm shooting these rappers like raptors. I gave you the
Hey,
truthfully, most of your actors, but all of
Let's
them
go.
ain't tough.
bitch, I feel like Marbury in his prime.
You owe me that already.
Give me mine.
Ali in the ring, it's a different time. Usain Bolt through the finish line. Dollar bill,
Dollar bill.
whip with a grill, wrist gotta chill. Dollar bill, this is how I feel. Tryna count a meal. Dollar bill, whip with a grill, wrist gotta chill. Dollar bill, this is how I feel. Tryna count a meal.
Dollar bill, all platforms, go.
Push your cat back for a fast stack or a rack, I'm a soldier. They go that on a net when she chat like she know them. I ain't even got no scrotum, but they going nuts, so hold it. Don't tell me who got it, I don't really give a She came out the practice, had to get it out the mud.
They be wishing they was her.
Get your shit spun in rotation, man. Uncut Jewels.
Shit different with me.
Send that music.
One time for the linen, 2 fine for the husband, 3 times for these bad bitches tricking on me. Hey, don't you ever try to violate a real one. Fuck caps, you better get you a real one. You know a lot of niggas in big dice, boy. I stay strapped, make these little pussies feel. Hey, yo,
Dollar bill. Dollar bill. Dollar
Get
bill.
that money, honey.
whip with a grill, wrist
Got me
gotta
Get that money, honey.
Dollar bill,
Get
this
that,
is how I feel.
get that money, honey.
Tryna
Get
count
that
a
money,
meal,
honey.
tryna count a
Get
meal.
that money.
Dollar bill.
Get that money, honey.
Whip with a grill, wrist
Got me spending money on it.
Dollar bill, this is
Got
how
me
I
spending.
feel.
Got me
Tryna count a
spending.
meal, tryna
Got me spending. Dollar bill, yeah.
That's what we do. MMOB TV. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Pulled up with the Audi.
Lean, yo.
They don't know. They don't know that I'm the hip hop doc. I start playing hip hop. Everybody like, oh, you got tricks in your bag? No, I've been hip hop.
That's a fizzy.
Hip hop was my first therapist.
Can we get an old Duchess bar?
Listen, I had my mother, my father, and hip hop. Hip hop was my third parent.
But what about when you what's that? What you said?
Jules
Yo,
and the
I was just thinking
Don'ts by
about that shit the
Master
other day. Yo,
Instructor.
you just said some shit.
What?
You said something no pain, shit on them seeds, no stain.
I ain't say that.
You said shit on them. You ain't say shit on them seeds.
I never say
scored
I'm
like-
doodling on anyone. I did not say
I
that.
scored like Scott Pippen that one. What
Theo Dobbin
was
and
that?
Dippin.
What was that? I thought that's what you
scored
said.
like Scott Pippen,
That's what I
Theo
remember.
Dobbin and Dippin.
What you said before that? You ain't say shit on them seeds, no stain.
It's the late night red eye, binging like a rock group. That
Uh-huh.
was that.
Come on, say it.
Don't
Come
like
on, Duchess.
Group.
Come
They
on,
ain't
Duchess.
got no beats hard enough for me.
Come on, yo, you started
Or your
now.
next like a choker. I
You
don't
went
remember
off
that
that.
song.
Stay focused. Y'all niggas trying to run my grind with zero. That shit is bogus.
Oh yeah, that was a
Niggas
different
to
track.
be-
Remember, like
Duchess
back,
died
like
Shout out Diverse.
Cause of the Hood, Cause of the Hood.
Ooh.
The do's and the don'ts.
See, real ones know, man. Real ones know. They don't know the street doc. They learning up. Real
Facts,
ones
Jada,
know.
she need to bring that. Yo,
Duchess of
cut
York.
it out. Leave her where she's at.
Thank you, Daz.
Yo, cut it
Be
out.
modest, Daz.
Leave Duchess of York where she's at. Shit different with me.
Nah, we gotta wake up.
One time for the,
One more
2 time for the,
one time.
3 time for these bad niggas sticking to me.
Yo, I'm interviewing you now. So how does it feel to be the rapper that didn't even want it, but still got the clout? You know what I'm saying?
Clout?
Everybody know
Where's
who you
the clout
are.
at?
Everybody know who you
They
are.
do anything for clout.
They asking you,
Do
do
anything
you rap?
for clout.
They asking me where
Do
you at when
anything
I
for
go
clout.
places. You don't even want to rap no more. How does it feel to be the rapper, the female rapper, excuse me, from New York City who made so much noise,
Okay.
And didn't even have to do what most female artists had to do, but spit that raw that you spit. And people to this day, whoever had the pleasure of hearing Duchess of York spit Diana Flores, still want to know where she at. What that feel like? I don't know what that feel like. I would like to know what that feel like. What that feel like?
I don't know what it feels like because I don't even know that they were still checking for me like that. I didn't know that they was checking for me.
You.
I didn't know that they was checking for me like that.
Like where's she at?
I decided that after I had Nas, I was done with rapping. Like I was just done pretty early though. It was too early to be done.
Right.
People was mad at me. Like, what do you
how
mean you done? Like who retires at 25? I was done. I was Farrah said, yes, Jacqueline spit. She crazy.
She got it.
I was done. I was done at 25. Like, I'm not doing this no more. I had another child. You know why? Because when you start so young, you feel like you've been doing something for so long, for so young. And that's how I felt. I was like, nah. Then you started rapping. I was like, yo, my daughter's rapping. Like, I'll be
That's
rapping.
what I'm saying. That's
me rapping with my daughter.
Asking me where you at. You wasn't rapping with me. You came from a whole nother era. Niggas like, yo, where Duchess at?
Nah, I came from another era. I was definitely responsible for the sound. Definitely Staten Island's hardest. There was another chick in Staten Island, but nobody was harder than me. Nobody was nicer than me. I don't care what they say. Now, if they want to have a debate about that, we could debate about that.
I know Uncle Mo got the MPC. He got to blow the dust. So I know he got
we could debate about that.
I know Uncle Mo better got
they could speak to Diverse to first. Diverse is my
he got them too. He got some shit too. I know he got it sitting there in the chambers.
But you know, at the end of the day, like for me, I just felt like I'm having another son. I was 25 years old. I retired at 25. I played myself.
You did.
I was just thinking about that. Shout out to RZA. RZA was the only one. RZA played ball with me. Shout out to Viacom, MTV. People don't know about the show we had behind the scenes. They don't know about
the same year you spreading when you stop.
Kanye first came out. I did the show with Kanye West. I did the show with Idris Elba. Me, Kanye, Mos Def,
Black Eyed
Peas.
Come on, man. You don't even care.
Yo, it's
trying to get with Erica.
What she say? You fella surprised? Yo, Veronica keeps saying that. I was outside. She was always in the discussion. Look at that. Shut up. So, yo, I'm saying, Veronica, everybody has a tale to tell, but at the end of the day, like, you know, I've been a wordsmith. I'm a wordologist. Before I was a philosopher. God already knew it was written.
Wordsmith, man.
It was already written before that, but I just felt like after I had my second son, now that I realized, like, I was mad young. Like, how you gonna retire at 25? Like, it's crazy.
That was your year too. That was your peak right there.
I was over it.
I was so mad at her, y'all.
I was over it.
She didn't even know who Kanye was. Kanye just got signed. She didn't know who he was. She was with the nigga, everything. He was on her body. He was willing to do work then.
He was not on my body.
If he was on one of your friends' body.
Kanye was not on my body. Let's be clear, y'all. Kanye West.
When I say on the body, I mean
Kanye West. I passed Kanye the mic when I was done. Kanye was standing there watching my performance. I was on the stage with who everyone drools over now. Okay, let me tell you how I went. Since Jiggy J don't want to bring this up.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Okay, rehearsal night before the H2O, the inaugural H2O hip hop festival. The inaugural. I was a part of the inaugural, right? Mm-hmm. So it was all of us. Kanye and them was there. Mos Def was there. Mm-hmm. We performed. She like, The Wire was on fire. But since I don't watch TV, I didn't know that Idris was a big star. So, like everyone else, to me, like my daughter, like, you don't know this one? You don't know that one?
Right, she didn't know.
Yo, shout out to Castro, because I took Castro with me.
Castro, play some vintage Castro.
Castro got wasted. Castro got wasted. He was dressed like a trench coat mafia. Castro had on all black. Castro, if you ain't watching them, I should tag Castro right now. Castro had on all black, y'all.
Story time.
Right. He had on all black. I took Castro with me to the inaugural H2O Film Festival. Hip Hop Festival that I was performing with Diverse the first. It was me, Diverse. Idris Elba. Y'all know him as the actor, right? Y'all didn't know Idris was a rapper either. Y'all didn't know that Idris was the DJ, right? So it's me, Idris, and Diverse. I took Castro. So the night before, we were at rehearsals. Diverse like, yo, Duchess, this is where we gotta meet. We gotta meet at rehearsal. I pull up to rehearsal. I have my girl Erica Eli Garcia. Shout out to E. We pull up to the rehearsals. I'm at rehearsals, And we go there, and Idris is there. I did not know that Idris was a big movie star. I didn't know big Idris was a wire star because I don't watch TV, guys. Lo and behold, I found out who Idris is a week later on the cover of Essence magazine. So while I'm there,
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So now it's all about the bag. Can't go back now. So I find out who Idris is, guys, a week later on the cover of Essence magazine. Essence sexiest man, they said. I didn't know Idris was this big star. I don't care about stars. I've been on tours. Like, I seen me put up the picture with me.
Can we get a
Jim.
single? Let's go.
I put up the picture with me and X. Like, I'm not on this celebrity train. I don't ride celebrity trains because I'm equivalent to all of them. We all the same. We equal. So I'm not acting groupie on you ever. I don't care who you are. We all equal. But I didn't know Idris was a movie star or whatever. So I'm performing. I do my thing. Kanye West is standing there. So Kanye's standing there at the bottom of the steps. Castro's wasted because he got drunk. Castro got drunk.
You keep it real.
He's standing
like
on couches somewhere. Erica is dodging Kanye. Kanye was trying to get with E. He was trying to bag E.
Every girl that they go with their girls, they go as one in unison. One, both. It don't
Kanye
matter.
was trying to get with Erica.
And she was dubbing him. Look now, he done married a Kim Kardashian.
I forgot we got a podcast. Now we done told the world all my secrets about the celebrities.
Well, you want to tell everybody else's? There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't tell everybody else's
You
secrets.
have not arrived.
I just gave out my
You
Idris
been
Elba
here.
secret. Kanye West.
You been here.
Most Def.
Yeah. And I had the
Oh, shout out to Squeeze.
Shout out to my stupid ass ex-girlfriend who stole my autograph.
Squeeze.
Bitch. Shout out to
Come
you.
on, Ninja. Don't
Sorry.
say that.
I kept it
You're
too real.
responsible for the energy you bring in the room. Squeeze was with us that night. Squeeze still got his pictures with Most Def in them. That's not nice.
I'm not nice.
You know what, guys? I'm not giving you no more of my street doctor behind the scenes stuff. Yeah,
She got mad
I
stories.
can put it in the
Yo,
book.
stomach, when you come back up, you already know the vibes, bro.
Right,
Like,
you already know the vibes.
Y'all didn't just
Yo,
get here.
y'all already know the
Y'all
vibes.
been here.
I'm
just saying.
Subscribe to my YouTube, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson. Purchase the Noon Jewels book. Maybe I'll put some of this excerpt in the
You
book. I
gotta
don't
do
know.
something.
Go to www.drjacquelinewilson.com, JACQUELYN Wilson.com, and purchase the Noon Jewels book.
Purchase the Noon Jewels.
Yes.
Purchase the Noon
Yo, it's almost
Jewels.
7:00, Jiggy Jada. We gotta go. You got them all listening to us.
Purchase the
Dad's talking about give us a single. So can we get a single? Y'all cannot get no single. Y'all cannot. Y'all want to hear me spit? I'm worse than my daughter. You think where my daughter get it from?
I got some vintage Castro to go out with. Oh, Joe ain't worried about us. We got another second.
Yo, they show up next. But yo, you can play it. What time is it? 7:00.
Got some vintage Castro to play
Yo,
right
follow
now
us on
SoundCloud,
Instagram
man.
at Uncut Jewels. Instagram at Uncut Jewels.
Right.
On all podcast levels. Follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, Uncut Jewels,
Check Cash
Amazon,
Productions.
Google.
Y'all already know, man. This is back then, man. If you know, then you know. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, then you know. Shout out to
then you know.
Hazmat. Yo, Castro currently shooting a night rapper right now.
Doing his thing. Shout out to
Follow
my cousin, man.
Castro Fidel on Instagram. Castro Zaytana. Hey.
This was my shit, too.
Matter of fact, I'm FaceTiming Castro.
I like the way you smile.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Staten Island, uptown, two different swags.
He body this.
With some light skinned.
I was thinking about that earlier. I'm glad you played that.
Like it,
Cause
she's
she
cute.
dark at a berry to see. Huh? Castro Santana.
It's like a Hershey with almonds. Give Staten Island's best rapper give the Staten Island's best rapper his roses now. Look at this. We played the only throwback Castro track. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I really need to get with you. I really want to get with you. Yo, we played the vintage Castro. We can't even. Why you not on my live? Right here. Jiggy Jada and Castro. This is vintage. This is when Jada was 17, y'all. This Jiggy Jada spitting at 16. You such a mess, she caramel bad as hell, looks like bubblegum, long hair, don't care, face game troublesome. Face game #1. Got me feeling like a crack addict. I can't quit it, I'm addicted to that. Hey, I really want to get with you. Uncut Jewels. Peace to the UK, peace to Kenya, France, Belgium, the US, Staten Island. This is what we doing, y'all. Yo, ooh, sorry guys.
Hey yo, what the fuck? That's why Jiggy J.
I'm trying to do a round of applause.
Yeah.
Say peace, Castro.
Castro, man.
Look at Castro, y'all.
Castro got a movie coming out. He working on some things, man.
Shout out to the night rapper. Turn the music off, Jada. No, off. Turn the music off.
Shot Red Top.
What you say, Castro?
Tell him the name of the movie is called Night Rapper.
Yo, they can hear you talk.
They can hear you now.
The name of my movie is called Night Rapper. It's coming out real soon. I got Tony Sparrow from The Irishman in my movie. I got Chico, that's Angel Salazar from Scarface movie. I got Mr. Cheeks. I got Miko Gattuso from the HBO hit series.
Nice.
Euphoria. I got Donna Slumberette. I got A-list actors in this movie. John F. Jeffries. It's going down. Night Rapper.
And where to find you? Tell them where to find you. Tell them where to find you.
Huh?
Tell them where to find you at. Where they follow you at.
Follow me on Facebook under Hamza Malik and on Instagram Cashflow_Zaytana, where you'll see all exclusive clips from the movie. It's super dope. I can't wait for you guys to join in, check it out, and get down.
Let's go. Look at his face. He's so stupid.
I knew he was doing that. Yo, y'all look like twins.
Yo, I love you.
You and Okomo look like triplets right now. It's the chicks for me.
We about to get off the air. I'm going to call you back.
Talk about this movie.
Look at his face. A night rapper. You crazy. Yo, my cousins is crazy.
Oh, now we got people tuning in. We gotta go, man.
We got it.
We love the love.
We gonna keep talking to Joe. Come out here. You having a meeting? Yo, look, we have now went over our time. Joe Parker is in the office. Shout out to Reflex Radio and Joe Parker, and we are now into 2 hours. And but somehow or another, when we watch this later, it's still gonna say 1 hour and 56 minutes. So he will edit us out. Shout out to the guy who edits this. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Thank you for giving us your love and attention and positive vibes and energy. Thank you for vibing out with the Street Doctor and Jiggy Jada. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. I'm going to always be who I am. Do you know? I don't know if they know that. I'm going to always.
Hold on.
How you get hard hitters?
Hold on. We got some vintage hard hitters Jiggy Jada.
Oh, gosh.
Since we doing this.
Oh, you went there with it?
Vintage. I don't think that's how long we've been
I'm
doing
at the right place. I thought I was supposed to be basketball talk. Who is that?
That's Dave Peoples. We waiting.
I'm at the right place. Am I at the right place?
Jewels went over.
Joe, Uncut Jewels went over. Somebody's looking for basketball talk.
They want to see they basketball now. We wait. They coming right now. We sorry.
We're sorry, basketball talk. This is Uncut Jewels. But watch us from 5 to 7 next Friday
for some Uncut Jewels.
This is Hard Hitter Generals, Jiggy Jada.
Y'all better start talking about basketball. They getting mad.
No, somebody just said that.
Yeah, like, I'm here.
He said, am I in the right place? I thought this was supposed to be basketball.